How are we doing? What's up, Eric? You're muted.
Hey, community.
How's it going, everybody? It has been a little while. It's fun to see everybody again. It's been 6 or 7 weeks, I think, since I've done one of these. Let me get this up here real quick. Where are we at? Today's a fun one. We got a State of Shine coming at you. And I'm on with Eric Tawes, the founder of the company. Let us know where you guys are at. I haven't asked this in a while. Usually, Eric, we can span the entire globe. We have representation from every continent except Antarctica on these usually. And we've had a few merchants actually volunteer to go to Antarctica just so we could cover all our bases.
That's where all the POD secrets exist.
Yeah, it's under the ice.
It's under the ice, yeah.
That's all. All right, we got Denmark. We got Georgia. Is that the country or the state? It's hard to know. California. California is definitely the country. New Hampshire. Texas.
My home state. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Little piece of trivia. ShineOn trivia for you. Texas. That also must be the country, not the state. Long Island. We got Louisville, Kentucky. Nice to see you too. Facebook user. Facebook user never disappoints. It's on every single one of these Coffee with ShineOns. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so we can see your name. That would be awesome. Italy, Vegas, baby, Arizona, St. Louis, Missouri, Singapore, Philippines, Scotland. So what are we missing? Australia? I think we're missing Australia. Canada, Cyprus. What's that?
Australia, it's 11 p.m. on their Friday night.
We have a few.
After you guys come back from the bars, drop in, learn
Time
something.
For coffee.
You probably won't remember it, but give it a shot. Oh, Justine. Nice.
Yep, we got it. I think that's everywhere. Zimbabwe.
Very
Orlando,
cool.
Florida, in the house. You know where we're headquartered in St. Pete. There, we are just a little drive away. Romania, that's awesome. Oh, this is awesome. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is going to be a really good one. State of Shine. We do these about once a year, sometimes a little bit more than that. I'm on with Eric Tawes, the founder. Eric, I'm going to hand you the mic here. Can you give yourself a little bit of an introduction for anybody that's new to ShineOn?
Yeah, absolutely. So I used to be live in the community quite frequently. I started the company 7 years ago. I was actually unemployed at the time and sleeping on a mattress in a basement in Brooklyn. And, I had a little bit of a jewelry production background, sort of handcrafted goods background. And I just wanted to help people. I wanted to develop amazing products, high margin products. And I wanted to set up an automated system where they could sell them on their store. And so the vision has never changed. It's still the exact same vision. And now our community is 40,000 strong in the Facebook group. I think our email list is probably close to 300,000. So yeah, thank you guys for being on this journey with me. It's been super fun. And I think, I've up to this point, it's blown my expectations away of what the community could be. And so now is a really exciting time. We have a sweet new brand that I think encompasses our personality, definitely mine and Michael's, and hopefully the merchants too, because we're here to have fun. Like, yeah, we think we're the best opportunity to get started in e-commerce. But we also want to be the most fun. Like if you're going to do business, it's like if you're going to do business at all, do business with people you like and enjoy, And so I like Michael Crist quite a bit. We've been on a journey together for 3 years. He was a seller just like you, We hire lots of people from the community. We like doing that. We want to home grow this entire thing. And so if you are new to ShineOn, if you haven't seen a Coffee with Michael in a while, just understand like Michael was the top seller at one point a couple years ago. And he did one day where he did $92,000 in revenue in a single day in Q4. And so he's sort of a legend in the community for that. And now he's the president of the company, which is pretty cool little journey. So yeah, let's, I guess, get started.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a wild ride. As Eric said, I'm Michael Crist. For those of you that don't know, I was a merchant just like you. I still sell kind of some of my own e-com stuff. I'm going to fire another one up here as we move deeper into Q4. And, you know, a few years ago, I discovered ShineOn, and I knew it was kind of the best kept secret in the print-on-demand space. ShineOn was doing lots of innovative things. Eric was awesome. The crew was awesome. Everybody was having fun. The community was popping. And so I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon. I grabbed some ShineOn products. I tested as we got into Q4. And, you know, maybe in some other live streams, I go deep into my story, but and you can find those. But I just tested like a madman, found some winners, and I was able to scale those winners to the moon. So I was just like you. I've been in your shoes. I've been kind of scrambling in Q4, trying to find that hit product that's going to be kind of a runaway success. And yeah, so I've been there, and it's fun, and we've got some more we'll share about that here in a minute. But that's kind of how I got here. I got to know Eric a little bit because I think 1 year I was kind of breaking his fulfillment, and he gave me some extra selling days. And then he asked me to join the team as a media buyer. And somehow I've landed where I'm at today. So it's been a wild ride, but it's been a fun one. But today is not about me. Today is about the state of Shine. We're going to talk about the company, where we're at, what we're doing, how we plan on innovating as we move forward into the future. We have lots of really cool stuff today. We got giveaways and some a really incredible deal we want to offer everybody. So stay tuned for that. Let's jump into it. Do me a favor. If you like the content that we bring you here at ShineOn, if you like what we're about, if you like the products, the community, anything, like this post, like the post, heart the post, give the post some emoji love. We would appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that fancy stuff that tells the algorithm that you like the content we're putting out here, so it'll boost it and get in front of more people. And drop some love in the comments. You're always amazing at that. Almost every one of these live streams ends up happening 300, 400, 500 comments. So I'm not worried about that. Let's talk about swag winners this week. By the way, I guess we're a little used to it inside the company. New brand. I don't know if anybody's noticed. We launched new brand. We've got the new UI, the new UX, but you're probably also noticing right here in our Coffee with ShineOn, lots of new colors, lots of new formatting, things like that. This deck is beautiful. Hats off to Brooke, Tammy, and Robin for putting all this together. And Sanad, one of our internal graphic designers, they did an amazing job here. This is a lot of fun. All right, let's talk about swag winners. First up, we have Yeaaah. Got my first sale through SEO while in the middle of designing and uploading. I'm going to put more effort into this. $47 just through SEO, which is pretty incredible, actually. And he's still in the process of building out a store. So amazing job. You've got some really cool swag coming your way. The swag store, by the way, is completely updated now with a ton of new merch. So if any of you want the new stuff, like the new hoodies, we've got some new mugs out there for the Digital Marketers Toast for our loyal fans. We got all kinds of really cool stuff. So check out the merch store. But Yeaaah, you're going to love it. Somebody from the team will be reaching out to you. So keep your eye on your messenger. Go ahead, Taz. It looked like you were going to say something.
No, congrats. The swag is cool. That new black shirt's my particular new favorite.
Yeah, I've got it on. So look, I'm double layered here. I got my hoodie on, and then I got my ShineOn t-shirt on underneath. Double fisting it today. All right. So after Yeaaah, we have Rochelle. I believe it's Rochelle. It might be Rachel. Forgive me. In August this year, I stumbled upon Gina Minduni's Facebook Reels, which is where I discovered ShineOn. Huge thank you to Gina. I then spent August and September creating my Shopify store, learning as much as I could about ShineOn Facebook ads. The Coffee with ShineOn and the Shots of Espresso videos have been my biggest resource. I sit with my notepad, taking notes and prioritize tasks for the week and implement them as soon as possible. The biggest thing for me to overcome usually is being scared to take action. But anytime I felt that, I heard Michael Crist's voice in the back of my head saying, take imperfect action. And I did. Look at this. First 5 sales, $225 in revenue, $125 in profit. Congratulations, Rachel. Thanks for sharing your success. You've got some swag coming your way. I will tell you, I've been doing the Coffee with ShineOns now for over 2 years. I've done well over 100 of these. The swag part, the winners, this is my favorite part. I love seeing people get their first sale. Your first dollar made online is paradigm shifting. It just completely blows open the doors to what's possible. I see so many people where it's like they redefine what they're capable of and like their own internal abilities and what they want to do with this online thing as soon as they make that first sale. It just shows you how possible it is. I love seeing that. People get so jazzed up and pumped. It's amazing. It's a life-changing first sale. All right, let's keep going. If you want to get free swag every week, we grab 2 to 5 posts from the group. We're looking for testimonials, value posts. If you can share what's working for you, tips, tricks, things like that, drop them in the Facebook group. We'll grab 2 to 5 at random, and you can find yourself wearing some really cool swag like this as well. All right.
Yeah. So for those of you who have not yet logged into the new ShineOn app, up in the upper left is a bright green oval, and it says Shine Cash. So what is that? Basically, it's free money you could use for your orders, right? So instead of us charging you your credit card, we'll actually pull from Shine Cash first. So this is a really cool system, really fun. And basically, it's our way to spread cheer throughout the community. You may log in one day and you might see a random $50 in Shine Cash just because we like you. And we want to encourage you to keep going. You know, so for us, like, we love Shine Cash. You know, I would take my salary in 100% Shine Cash if I could do that in our HR system. I love ShineOn so much. Yeah, we're going to use it for like all sorts of stuff, not just spreading cheer. There's also a plan to sort of leverage this for support. Instead of us giving you, you know, a cash refund, we'll actually give you more in Shine Cash. I think that's the plan right now. So without further ado, though, we are going to give away 500 in Shine Cash today to 5 people. We'll ask some cool questions throughout the event today, and we'll have Brooke, who's managing the chat, select the winner, and then we'll get that Shine Cash into your account. Next slide.
Yeah. So real quick, I want to share that we're also going to use Shine Cash to kind of gamify the experience. As you hit new milestones, we're going to keep an eye on that, and we're going to reward you with Shine Cash and kind of give you a little wink, wink, and pat on the back and let you know you're crushing it. Also, eventually, you're going to have different ways to redeem your Shine Cash. So we would like to get it set up so that you can buy ShineOn merch with Shine Cash. And then we have a bunch of other really cool things too coming down the pipe that you're going to be able to use your Shine Cash for as well. So this is all part of what Eric said earlier about trying to be the funnest print-on-demand e-commerce experience on the planet. And we think Shine Cash helps us with that.
All right, so let's give away $100 in Shine Cash. So, you know, Q4, it creates tremendous wealth for lots of people. I think one year, Michael actually bought like an Airstream trailer. Isn't that right? And he had a photo.
It wasn't an Airstream, but I did. I bought a trailer, camping trailer from.
It was a really expensive, like a really cool trailer. It was like one of those metal ones, and so that was a great way to use the Q4 profits. Don't suggest you blow it all. Maybe save a little bit. Maybe put it into treasury bonds or something like that. But just let us know in the comments, like what. Let's say you made, you know, $500,000 in profit this year selling ShineOn merch or ShineOn products. What are you going to do with that money? Best answer in the chat in the next minute gets $100 in Shine Cash.
So just so you know, Eric, we're typically 15 to 30 seconds behind the chat. So okay. It'll start streaming in here in just a minute. And yeah, my trailer, it wasn't an Airstream, but it was a fancy trailer. It was the first for my family. And we just upgraded recently based on more success coming from ShineOn. I'll share all that later. I'm kind of saving that one. But yeah, that was a blast, the trailer. All right, so we do have some answers coming in now. I will start putting them up on the screen. Eric, you can pick the winner. So we have retire to Florida, so I'm closer to ShineOn. That's a pretty good one. Support my nieces and nephews. I'd pay off my student loans, $223,000, and take a trip to Germany. Let's see. Going to move to the mountains in Colorado and leave sweltering Texas. I'm going to invest in real estate. I'll reinvest it in ad money. I like that answer. Credit card debts. Pay off my mortgage. I will leave my 9 to 5. So freedom here. By the way, StreamYard.com/Facebook so we can see your name. I will move out of the rental and find an affordable home for my family. I like that one. Pay off student loan debt. Buy my forever home. Save 50% and invest the rest. Travel with my family. Retire my mom. I dig that one. Pay for twins in the pay for twins in old. Not sure I get that one. Pay off the mortgage. Pay off the mortgage and save the rest for my kids' college education. Pay off my bills, create savings for grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Family trip to Costa Rica. I like that one too.
I think I have a winner in my mind so far.
Go for it. What you got?
So there was an individual that commented earlier that they have over 200,000 in student debt. I've been there personally. It sucks. Paying off your student loans is probably the best feeling you could ever have. So let's give this person $100 in Shine Cash so they can get started paying that debt back.
Yeah. So Facebook user, because unfortunately we don't know who you are. You just got $100 in Shine Cash. So you should see that. Brooke will probably reach out to you because we got to get your ShineOn account, but then you'll see it show up in the next few days. That's awesome. Lots of really good stuff here. They're still pouring in, which is pretty incredible. This is what ShineOn represents, though. I mean, even just a little bit of success. I think you said $500,000 in profit. I mean, what if it was $50,000 in profit, or even just $5,000 in profit? That's life-changing for many people. So pretty incredible. All right, let's keep this show on the road. Stay tuned until the end because we have an insane deal for you near the end of the stream. An insane deal. I don't know that you're going to see it again outside of the live stream. You might see a few emails about it this week, but that's it. This is a deal. It's kind of a one and done thing. It is going away after this. If you want to take advantage of it, you need to stay tuned until the end. It's one of the better values that ShineOn has ever put out, in my opinion. So stay tuned until the end. Hopefully, this is going to be life-changing for a few people. All right, it's going to help a few people reach their goals. All these folks that just chimed in, wanted to reinvest in real estate and retire people. This is a special thing that will help you achieve those goals. But you got to stay tuned until the end if you want to see it. All right, best way to stay caught up with everything we have going on at ShineOn, and believe me, we have a lot going on over here. Right at the top of the group, you'll see this little featured button. Click that. That's going to give you kind of a curated feed of anything that we have deemed announcement worthy here at ShineOn. So product releases, feature releases, the coffee with ShineOns, all that fancy stuff is right here. You can click that if you're ever on vacation or something like that for a little while, and you can get caught up lickety split. But nobody should be going on vacation from here until the end of the year, right? It's Q4. It is the time to shine, baby. No vacations allowed from here to the end of the year. In fact, I always tell people you should reconsider how much you sleep between now and the end of the year. It is there is so much opportunity right around the corner. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It is going to blow your freaking mind. Okay. If you just knew what was possible, you would be reconsidering sleep. You'd go down to 1 meal a day just to save time on eating so you can focus on testing designs and scaling ads, because there's no time of year like this one that we're in. It's the funnest time of the year. All right, let's go over the agenda. Eric, do you want to take us through this?
Absolutely. So that's the latest news. Of course, we can't really kick this thing off without Michael doing a marketer's toast. We just want to reiterate the opportunity in Q4 and inspire you. In short, like whatever you've done to date in 2023, it does not really matter. You know, it's such a huge windfall with buyers in Q4 that you could literally come out of, you know, we have this expression here in the US, come out of the woodwork, come out of nowhere, and, you know, instantly make 5,000, 50,000, 500,000 just in like a few weeks in Q4. If you have the right product, you know, we've battle tested a lot of these products ourselves over multiple multiple Christmas selling seasons. And so we're going to give you ammunition there. We're going to go over those new products. We're going to talk about some new operational improvements, including a second new facility in the US, in Florida, for ShineOn. We'll talk about maybe some things you didn't know about the new app. New pricing. I mean, this is my favorite personal thing about the new brand launch. And for all of you, like getting all of your products $4 cheaper, not just on the Hero product, but another $4 on the wood box is huge. Like you're getting an extra $4 to $8 on every single order. Like
on the day I did $92,000 in a day, I bet I could have done like 150 if I had the cogs that people are going to be paying going forward. Yeah. I didn't have the Luxe box, and I'm pretty sure the base cost on Forever Love was higher. But I think I was paying like 11, 12 bucks compared to what people are going to be paying now. And we'll talk about that later. So that's incredible.
Yeah. And then Michael, he wants to give you a chainsaw, right? So we can give you knowledge. We're pretty good at giving knowledge and sharing free knowledge, but we want to give you something more than that. We want to give you a chainsaw so that you can crush Q4. You can chop down Q4. You can destroy your demons if you haven't been successful yet. And so we'll talk about that chainsaw and what that's all about. And then finally, I'll hang out for a while. You know, if you want to do Q&A about literally anything, we'll hang out and answer as many questions as we can until we get too tired.
Yeah, and if you want to know what Eric's talking about here with chainsaws, you're going to have to stay tuned. Stay tuned until the end. It's coming. All right, latest news. I'll blow through these really quickly. We'll get to the toast. We have extended support hours now. I think I talk about this actually in our Q4 improvements too, but starting on October 7th, we're extending support hours at 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern time. We believe we can answer people locally in their time zones, basically anywhere in the world where we have a seller base now. Pretty incredible. We're also open on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you need help, we're there to help you. We've got some new integrations we want to remind you about. We have TNBlue, where you'll be able to log into TNBlue. You'll be able to find ShineOn inside. Same with Customly. We are now integrated with Customly. And the latest one is Anywhere POD. They help, a lot of people were impacted by some stuff that happened with Etsy. Anywhere POD is a great tool to help you get back up and running with Etsy really, really fast. In fact, I did a live stream with Crist a couple days ago. He built a feature into Anywhere POD where if you were somebody impacted by the Etsy integration hit, this feature will actually scan your account, find products that you had deactivated, figure out which ones Etsy will approve, and it will automatically post those back to your account. It just takes a few clicks. It's incredible. So go check out Anywhere POD if you'd like to learn more about that.
Do you want to briefly touch on what Customly is and TNBlue for people?
Yeah, sure. So Customly and TNBlue help with personalization. They do like advanced personalization on products. So I'm sure many of you have seen those print-on-demand products where they're real popular with like mugs. Sometimes you see it on T-shirts, where there will be like a person on the mug or a couple people. And then as part of personalizing the product, you get to choose their hair color, skin tone, the clothes they're wearing. You get to put their names, dates, sometimes things like that. TNBlue and Customly help you do those kinds of things with your products. Now, I prefer Customly is a little bit more advanced, but it's the one I prefer. And the cool thing about Customly is we have a pretty good relationship with the developers over there and the owner, and they have built a bunch of pre-made personalization templates specifically for ShineOn products inside of their app. So you can go to the app, and they've got like 20, 30 pre-made designs that you can pick from that you can automatically put on our product. So it's really cool.
Yeah, and by personalization, Michael, he means buyer side personalization. Of course, out of the box, ShineOn as the merchant, you can customize the graphic on our products. But what we're talking about is being able to add the names, right? So if it's a loved one's name, maybe it's a pet name, those things matter. They really do. They get higher engagement on the ads on Facebook. And you can actually charge more money too for buyer side personalization. Maybe it's an extra $5, $10, or even $20 extra. So definitely check out Customly as far as adding additional like name-based buyer side personalization. It's super important.
Yeah, and I will remind everybody that our top selling product for basically Q3 and Q4 of last year had a personalization element to it. I don't want to give away too much more than that, but personalization is in, it's here to stay. Highly recommend you try adding that to your product and see if it does anything for your conversions. All right, next, we've got the USA facility. Do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, so we basically doubled the number of machines that we have, and we needed a place to put them. We couldn't fit them in one space, so we have a brand new place. It's actually across the street from our existing facility in St. Pete, Florida. We can handle quite a bit. I think we could probably handle between the two facilities close to 50,000 orders per day. So bring it. You know, if you think you alone can do 50,000, you know, we want to see you make that happen. That would be, you know, that'd be tens of millions of dollars in profit. So
to give you an idea of how much space we have, I joke that we should make our employees wear rollerblades so that they're more efficient getting around the space. So we don't waste as much time walking from stations to bathrooms and stuff like that. It's a total joke, but it's massive. It's massive. It's really cool what we're doing here.
Especially for the acrylic. Like, we're really prepping for large acrylic sales this year. That's why we bought so many more new machines. And we may actually have a couple new products related to that vertical soon. Maybe we'll talk about it here.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, if you're new here, welcome to ShineOn. I think we've said a lot of that. We are the funnest print-on-demand company on the planet. Probably we have the best margins. We have the coolest products, definitely the coolest people, if I do say so myself. Our jokes are funnier. Hang out and you will see. This is going to be the best, most fun experience you'll have anywhere in the e-com space. Now, we like to kick things off with a digital marketer's toast. We're about to get into the good stuff, the meaty stuff, the great content, the meat and potatoes, why you are here. And we kick everything off with a digital marketer's toast. Now, for those of you that don't know, the toast is magical. What you're about to partake in, it changes lives. You know, think of all the unrest in the world lately. How long has it been since we've done a toast, right? Well, since last Friday. And look, the world has basically fallen apart since then. We're about to toast. And as soon as we do, watch, ceasefires break out, gas prices go down, people suddenly get their ad accounts back. I've heard that some folks get random deposits into their bank account, don't know where it comes from, just manna from heaven, right? That is the power of the digital marketer's toast. Also, you should know, we're about to do it. Also, you should know, every single time I do one of these, people report getting tinglies from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet. I'm not kidding. They get tinglies. It's like magic, good luck tinglies, right? And this is a dopamine hit that rings around the world, right? We're all about to have our toast. It's going to ring around the world. Are you ready? Raise up your glasses, mugs, bottles, and flasks. Join me now for the digital marketer's toast. Here's to more conversions, more cash, cheaper CPMs and lower CACs, higher CTRs, much higher CVRs to enable ad accounts and big bank accounts, upsells, downsells, and cross sells, to winning products and repeat sales, to the thing that everybody knows, the riches are in the niches, but also your email flows. Cheers, everybody. Drink up. There we go. We needed that. We needed that today. The sun, I'm not kidding. It was cloudy here 2 seconds ago. The clouds have parted. Sun is shining here in Kansas City. The sun is shining here in Kansas City. That is the power of the toast, people. I'm not kidding. Zuckerberg he was standing over his keyboard and he was about to hit this red button that was going to ban like 20% of the ad accounts out there. And he's relented. He's had a change of heart. He's had a change of heart and he's relented. That's the power of the toast, everybody. It's magical. All right. Did anybody feel tinglies today? Did anybody feel tinglies? If you felt some tinglies, let me know in the chat. We've got one tingly here. Let me know if you had tinglies in the chat. Also, check your phone to see if you got any sales. People always get sales during the toast too. I'm telling you, it's powerful. It's powerful. Yeppy, got some tinglies here.
Hey, Michael, I'm feeling generous. Can we give out some more Shine Cash?
Dude, it's your
triggered.
company, man.
Yeah. All right. So this is for let's hear about what you're drinking actually for your toast. I was gonna say best answer, but maybe most creative drink. Like what are you guys drinking right now? Is it an African based coffee bean? Are you doing Colombia coffee beans? Are you doing tea? Some people do kratom nowadays. What are you drinking?
We've got a mimosa,
Okay.
Diet Coke, 7-Eleven coffee, that counts. Rockstar. I don't know what that is. Is that like
flavor.
Gatorade?
Yeah, it's a flavor.
Tea, lemon water, lemon tea. Uh-oh, someone's got pneumonia. Good thing you just took the toast, huh? Good thing. Expect good results in the next few days. Missing the tingling. Oh, whoops. Chai. I got an add to cart. Way to be.
Woo.
We got caramel apple cider.
Nice.
Is it kefir? Is it kefir? I always say kefir, but I think it's kefir. So we got kefir in the house. Kenyan tea, lemon water, Polish. Where's all my coffee drinkers? We don't call it coffee with ShineOn for nothing.
No coffee.
Celsius Energy. Am I the only one that's drinking coffee at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning? What's the deal? Oolong tea, hot chocolate made with coconut milk.
Nice.
Water charged with affirmations. I like this one. I think they deserve some cash here. That's the most creative answer. Huh?
Is that that ionized water? Is that what that is?
Yeah, let's hear it. Your Facebook user, I can't see your name, so I'm not sure who you are. All 3-in-1 Nescafe, coffee with Kahlua and whipped cream. That counts. Are we in the States here? It's a little bit early, and it's a Friday. Water, strawberry, banana, blueberry smoothie, cappuccino, non-alcoholic mimosa, gin and tonic, lemonade, water. All right, Eric.
All right. Well, I mean, look, the lady with pneumonia. I feel you. I've had pneumonia before. It's not a lot of fun. You showed up. Life's about just showing up, learning,
dedication.
This lady needs some Shine Cash immediately, and hopefully we'll turn it into millions. So, Brooke, if you could connect with Miss Pneumonia, we will get it into her account.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we've got so many comments. I've got like a comment waterfall. It's like a beverage waterfall here in the chat.
We'll find you. We will find you.
We have a special set of skills over here. All right. Keep going.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it. Let me drop this in the chat. Okay. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah. So like I was saying before, like maybe you're new to e-commerce. Maybe you've actually been doing it for a couple years and you're struggling with some of the algorithm changes or just more competition. This is a great time to reset. It's a great time to have a new vision. This is the time. It's really a time where millionaires are made. Not guaranteeing any financial success, but it has happened here. And the coolest thing about being the founder of the company is I go to a lot of e-commerce events all over the world. I can confidently say I've been to over 100 live events just for e-commerce. And the coolest part of the job is meeting ShineOn merchants from 4 or 5 years ago. Some of them still sell with ShineOn. Some of them don't, and that's okay too. But a lot of those people, we were instrumental in their early success, right? And so it's actually the coolest feeling in the world to see them launching their own new brand. Maybe it's not related to jewelry or personalized products at all. I have a friend that's crushing a CBD drink brand right now, and he started selling ShineOn. So it's really cool to see parlaying the win. Of course, you could even if you take all of your profit and pay back your student loans, you've acquired all of this knowledge and wisdom. And so it's really cool to be able to parlay that into your next big thing, right? And so ultimately, that's my wish for all of you. Next slide. All right, we literally just did one. I think I have an itchy finger and probably put too many of these slides in, but we will get you more, guaranteed. It's not right now. So yeah, we look back on our data yesterday, and so we've been around for I think 6 Christmases so far, and merchants, you guys, you've sold over $100 million just in this 5-week period of our product. And so I think the number of millionaires made, and this is like revenue. We don't know what your profit is. We only see revenue, but I think we've created like 30 or 40 people that have done over $1 million so far. So yeah, this is the time to dream big. Next slide. Do you want to talk about this, Michael?
Yeah, sure, I will. So every time we get into Q4, I always find myself having conversations with people, trying to give them a vision for how big the opportunity is. And, you cannot fathom how big Q4 is. You just cannot fathom how big the market is. And we're going to talk about that over the next few slides. So what you're looking at here, I type personalized gift into Google Trends, and you can see Google Trends for personalized gift on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. Big compulsory gift giving holidays. I like compulsory gift giving holidays. Those are the holidays where if you don't give a gift, you're a scumbag, right? You have like a moral obligation to give somebody a gift. I love those because that basically means that it's easy to sell during those time periods. It's like stealing candy from a baby. But these are the big 3 every year: Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. But look what happens when I add Christmas into the search. So again, this is for the keyword personalized gift. Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Father's Day are barely even blips compared to this major run we're about to go on for Christmas, right? So look at the demand. Look at the demand here as we get into Christmas. It is unfreaking real, unreal. What you're looking at here is expected retail spending for all of 2023. It's coming in at $8.1 trillion. Some of that lands in brick and mortar, some of that lands in e-commerce. But the important thing for you to know is that 50% of all of this money, $8.1 trillion, comes over the next 8 or 9 weeks, right? Between now and basically the end of the year. 50% of this money is going to fall out of the sky, and it's going to land in retail shops and lots of e-commerce stores and a lot of people selling here at ShineOn. Now, every year I have people that ask me, they're like, hey, is the market saturated? Is it too saturated? You cannot saturate a market this big, okay? It doesn't matter what you're selling. You could be selling Boeing 747s. You would not be able to saturate a market this freaking big. This is a massive, massive market. There is a ton of money at play here. And what I challenge you to do is just ask yourself, what if you could just catch like breadcrumbs from the main like dinner table of this? What if you could just capture crumbs of this $8.1 trillion? It's life-changing amounts of money. It's the holiday pie is what I call it. And it belongs to the action takers. Now, $8.1 trillion, this is a massive number. It's very difficult to visualize. It's difficult to understand how big of a number that is. So I try to break it down to make it more kind of practical and real to people. I feel like I fail to do it every year, but I try. So $8.1 trillion, to give you an idea how much money this is, that's how you write it. Right? That's how you write it. I almost had to put this on 2 lines. I decided not to. $8.1 trillion. There are 11 zeros going on here. It's a lot of freaking money. Another way of saying this is it's $8,100 billion. 8.1 trillion is $8,100 billion. That's insane. That is insane.
Hey, Michael, that's like global retail spending in 1 year?
This is US only.
For 1 year or for Q4?
Yes. This is just 1 year. 1 year. So it's 1 year. So for those of you that don't know, 50% of spending tends to happen in Q4. every year. You know, that's why we have Black Friday. It's when all the companies go from red to black. It's when they go from being in the negative to actually making a little bit of cash. They're basically in a deficit all year long. All this money comes pouring out of the sky towards the end, or basically just in Q4, but mostly over the next 8 to 10 weeks. Now, I'm missing a slide here. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. So another way of describing how funny this is, I found this private island for sale on a website. There's actually a website called Private Islands Inc., by the way, if you're in the market for a private island. And this island is $160 million. And I just did some math, and then you could buy 50,000 of these islands with the amount of money that's about to come pouring out of people's wallets, pocketbooks, and bank accounts as we get deeper into Q4. It's an unbelievable amount of money. It's insane. It is insane. Now, this is ShineOn sales, like historically. So I've got day-by-day sales, and I'm showing how they build up until our shipping cutoff, right? And I want you to see that Q4 is basically not even started yet. I mean, we have people scaling right now, breaking records right now. We have cash coming in. Q4 is not even started yet. The sales are going to build exponentially until shipping cutoff, right? So here's where we are. You can see October 13th. Excuse me. Shipping cutoff is usually around December 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. It's a little different every single year. Plus, this year we have expedited shipping, which is new. It's going to give people extra days of selling. So you're going to be able to kind of ride this wave even longer. But look at this. We're right here. Sales already picking up. Many of you are already scaling winners. You all have plenty of, if you haven't found your winner yet, do not fret. You all have plenty of time to find your winner and to get positioned so you can scale it to the moon. Look at this giant wave of sales coming. You have plenty of time to find one. I will tell you that Andrew Vo found his big winner last year around the 5th, and he scaled it to, I think, $600,000 in revenue in just a few days. One year I found my big winner. It was also right around the 5th, coincidentally. I scaled it to, it was almost $600,000 in revenue. Every year we have people that don't find their winners until like the last 2 weeks here before cutoff, and they just do massive, massive sales. So don't give up. If you don't give up for long enough, you win, right? From now until the end of the year, you should be reconsidering sleep. You seriously should be going down to 1 meal a day. You should be finding ways to maximize your time so you can test a lot of products to find your winner and scale. There is no time of year like this one. Sales this time of year is like stealing candy from a baby. I cannot overstate how big and massive the opportunity is. Eric, do you have anything you want to add to that? You've been through more Q4s than any of us here. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are we have the best product for this time of year. Like everyone's, we're really eliciting an emotional response from these buyers. They're like, oh, I need to get something, for my husband or my son or my daughter. And like you guys are coming in with the right like message at the right time. It's all about making people cry. We say when they cry, they buy. It's super true. So yeah, it's just, we have the absolute best product. You're in good hands here. And like I said, a lot of people, like they actually have they're doing all sorts of e-commerce, or maybe they're doing affiliate marketing or info, but they come out of the woodwork just for like a few weeks in ShineOn. And some people, like, that gives them enough cash to sustain like a whole year for themselves. And then maybe they
do that every year.
Although you shouldn't stop. Like I would actually just go right. I would, mindset wise, I would actually just start thinking about Valentine's Day like immediately after. Because a lot of the same winning campaigns will also work during Valentine's Day too, like same design, same product. So yeah, we're pretty hype. I would like to say that we have started to even out this graph a bit more. Like the acrylics have actually sold fairly well during the summertime, which is a nice change because the jewelry has historically mostly been Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and Christmas. So yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Exciting time of year for sure. This is I look forward to this all year long. When I walked into Costco, it was like September 1st or something, and Costco had their Christmas trees out, and I just, oh my gosh, I was just like over the moon. I was so excited. I took a picture with my phone. I was like, yes, I can smell the sales, like they're right around the corner. I say you can hear the phantom cha-chings, right? Kind of in the background, like there are people making sales right now, just tons of sales happening. Anyway, all right, more Shine Cash, Eric.
All right. Well, first of all, I would like to apologize to formerly Miss Pneumonia. I was not aware that this is actually a gentleman named Phil. So probably made you feel worse. You have pneumonia and I'm misgendering you now. So I'm sorry about that, Phil. But we will still get you that cold, hard ShineOn cash. And okay, next giveaway is right now. So for you guys scaling your campaigns in Q4, what's your favorite niche in Q4? You know, there's so many great niches that work. Maybe it's step kids. I love the stepchildren niche. Maybe it's grandma to grandkids. You know, what's your favorite niche to sell in Q4?
All right, we've got some coming in here. Got dog lovers, daughter, soulmate. Whoa, I'm struggling to keep the chat up. Holy smoke. Moms and dads, daughter and mother, memoriam. I think this is memorial, remembrance. Newbie here. Sport, grandmother, pets, musicians. Let's see. We like distant lovers. Astrology. That's an interesting one. Granddaughters, godparents. Granddaughter, grandma, friends, daughter, wife. This is my favorite niche, by the way, is the wife niche. Mainly because, man, if you hit a winner for Christmas on the wife niche, you get to roll it right into Valentine's Day. And then a lot of times with a small tweak, it works for Mother's Day too. Dad to daughter. It's the reason I started. Sounds like we got a personal story in that one. Wife to husband, Halloween, daughter. To my grandmother, memorial. Granddaughter. Memorial sells really well all year long. A lot of people overlook that one. Family, daughter and sons, granddaughter, grandson, encouraging daughters, wedding, newly engaged, because that is two of my daughters. Congratulations. 2 daughters engaged at the same time. Wow. You're going to have a busy couple seasons here. Granddaughter, daughter, motivational quotes. That's an interesting one. Nana. All right. Any of these jumping out at you, Taz?
Yeah, I think the godchildren niche was pretty interesting. It's something I hadn't considered before that I think probably has a huge audience, maybe akin to like stepchildren. Actually, by the way, just a little secret, like 50% of people in America have a step something in their family. So it's a huge wink, wink. It's a huge niche, but I have not seen the godparents or godchildren niche before. So let's hook that person up with some fuel for their ad spend so they can go dominate that niche.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. Remember, if you're just tuning in, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so that we can see your name. StreamYard.com/Facebook so we can see your name. It's definitely going to help us with the Shine Cash giveaways because we'll be able to remember who left the comment. All right, let's keep going. Eric.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to the really good stuff soon. Like we've been doing a lot of mindset stuff. We've been having fun, giving cash away, and you guys are probably getting itchy to understand what's new. Like there's so much new stuff for you to talk about. So this will be kind of the final mindset thing for you. But it's hard out there for a lot of people. Like we as e-commerce entrepreneurs, we have to constantly reinvent ourselves what seems like every 6 months. Like the algorithms keep changing. There's increased competition. there's platforms make their own decisions, like on a whim, like Etsy, right? Sometimes Facebook with like, or Apple with iOS attribution. So, if you've been struggling out there, we understand. Like, struggle is actually part of this entire thing. Like Michael and I, we've both individually sold millions and millions of dollars of these products ourselves. We are right in the heat of the battle with you guys. We understand exactly what it's like. And it's not easy, but struggle is part of the game. Next slide. But you can forget about what happened in the regular season. If you guys have a sports background, if you're in America, like with the NFL, it doesn't matter how you played in the regular season. We're in the playoffs now. Like, anything could happen. And the goal is to go out and win a Super Bowl ring ultimately. And so we're going to start talking now about some of those tools to equip you. By the way, this Super Bowl ring is my profile picture on Slack, just for like the internal ShineOn chat. And what I literally tell every employee, like, for us, the goal is to win the Super Bowl. The goal is not just to make working at ShineOn like an everyday job, right? Like, maybe that is great in Europe, but in America, like, we play to win the game, And so, but we don't win unless you guys win. Like, for real. You remember that, like, we're only paid after you're paid, right? So order comes in, you get that cash, and then we charge your card for the wholesale. So, we're going to equip you. Next slide. Next slide. Let's keep it going here. We've talked enough about this. And yeah, so just to reiterate, like, the competition is fierce. We've been so successful that, other platforms have copied us, copied our products. And so it's always on us to reinvent ourselves, right? Just like, think about like Madonna or the Beatles or the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like, the only way for them to stay relevant is they have to constantly reinvent themselves. So reinventing yourself is a hallmark of success. And so we are just super excited in this moment, like right now, like starting now, to tell you about how we're going to help you compete in Q4. Next. All right, Michael.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 4 new products that we're launching today after this live stream. Not right now. After the live stream, you're going to be able to go into the product catalog and you're going to be able to find these 4 products. There's one of these at the very end I'm super freaking excited about. Okay. So first up, we have the Zodiac necklace. This is, people have requested this one because the astrology niche is kind of big. Whoever the astrology person was a second ago, you now have a Zodiac necklace you're going to be able to sell on your store on Etsy. You're going to be able to do this with the message cards. You're going to be able to personalize it and add a bunch of other elements to it. It's going to be some really cool and interesting products coming out of this one. Next, now this product here is blowing it up right now on Etsy. This is floral name necklace. So many of you, I didn't know this actually until we started looking into it, but I guess each month is associated with like a flower, just like people can have birthstones. So we now have floral name necklaces. Now, a few things to know about this. These are made in the USA. We make these right here in Florida. So Eric, by the way, I don't know if you're still there, but I can't see your camera. We make these in Florida, 100% made in the USA. You're going to be able to sell these on your own store on Etsy with a message card. These are blowing it up right now. I fully expect somebody to scale to 7 figures with this product this Q4, right? Yeah. This Q4. So get out there and start testing now so you can find your winner.
We're going to by the way, we know that not everything has worked like 100% perfectly. That's, I think, expected. Like when you launch a completely new app and new site, we've been working till like midnight every night, fixing everything on the fly.
Holy crap.
But like one of the things we want to do is, we're fixing the catalog. If you subscribe to Empire Builders, where you get $4 off all products, those prices may or may not be showing up for you. So we're going to, I think we should actually be good by this point today. but let us know if you're not. Anyway, what I wanted to mention about this floral name necklace is this is made in the USA. You know, we're going to start adding badges to things that are made in the USA, because those are really, really great things to advertise on Facebook. You know, we have an advantage over a lot of other print on demand companies and drop shipping companies that, like, we can legally say this. You know, this is 100% made in the USA. The steel is American. We're cutting out the product ourselves. We're polishing these products ourselves. We're doing the gold plating ourselves. We're literally doing everything. It's 100% made in America. Not just the floral name necklace, but like any of the things that are sort of like what do you call it? Like a cutout, metal cutout shape. The Zodiac,
all the names,
all the name necklaces. These are 100% made in America. So be sure to put those on your ads. You know, we'll back you up. Just don't don't put made in America on anything that's not a cutout necklace, or actually acrylic. Acrylics are 100% made in America too. That's super key. Like even the acrylic itself is coming from a vendor here in Florida. And so they actually make the acrylic themselves too. So yeah, those two sort of verticals, be sure to mention that in your ads.
Yeah, and just to clarify, the raw materials we get from a vendor in America, and then we take the materials and we personalize them based on your designs and all that, as it relates to acrylic. So yeah, made in the USA on any of the cutout stuff. So the floral names, the Zodiac, all the name necklaces, the vertical name necklaces, I think it's called the pet name necklace. All that's made in the USA, and so is the acrylic. So pretty cool. You can put that on your web page legally. All right. We also have, this one's been super popular. Had a lot of requests for this. We have the men's leather cross bracelet. So the bracelets are selling like crazy. Who would have thought that a jewelry item kind of focused on men's niches would do so well? The other bracelet's crushing it. So we added a cross version here. And we've been requested to put something like this in the catalog for a long time. I wish we would have listened a long time ago. Anyway, this thing's going to sell like crazy as we get into Q4. I'm excited. I bet you this is another $1 million product easy for somebody here as we get into Q4. Now, I've got another one on the next slide over. This one is probably going to outsell literally everything else in the catalog. Literally everything else in the catalog between now and the end of the year. Does anybody have any guesses as to what it is? So we got a product, one slide over. I think it's going to outsell everything else in the catalog between now and the end of the year. It's the one I've been most excited to bring people for at least 6, 7, 8 months since we started talking about it. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Give me your guesses in the chat. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I suppose I could have made this a little tougher. So we have ornaments. Here we go. Stop, John. I'm not sure what John's doing. Ornaments, metal art, acrylic, wooden candle holder with a message. All right, we're talking about that one internally. I don't have any announcements to make on that yet, but just know I got you. I got you on that one. Ornaments. Okay, you win. It's ornaments. We have acrylic ornaments that we are releasing now. We have been asked to start releasing exclusive products. There are people that they're like, hey, we kind of want some exclusive products. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. This isn't exclusive. It's only for those in Empire Builder. We'll talk about kind of why we did that and some other things, but this is the product. It looks lovely. The print quality on it's super nice. It's a really good size. It's actually going to come in one of our jewelry boxes as well, because it's going to fit like right inside of there. We're really excited to bring you this. It also has it's like a, what do you even call it? It's like a silver hanging thing. It's not a ribbon. It's thicker than what's in the picture here. But anyway, it's got like a silver string thingy that it'll look nice. It'll look nice on a tree. It's definitely going to fit with kind of the whole Christmas theme. Todd, of the 4, which one's your favorite?
I would like to see the choices again. And this is for the community too. My memory is pretty good, but
you got the Zodiac necklace.
All right.
Floral name necklace.
Okay.
The cross bracelet, and then the ornament.
I gotta say, I think I'm most excited about the bracelet, just because it's
Good
so
choice.
like, this is just a really popular style right now, and like I have not seen it yet combined with a message card anywhere. So I think that is going to slam.
Yeah, I think you're right. This one's going to slam for sure. This is a good choice. This is a good choice. The ornaments take the cake for me, partly because I'm emotionally invested in seeing the success of this thing, because I had vision for this way back when we launched acrylic in like April. I was like,
Yeah.
we got something for Christmas. So anyway,
By
super
the way,
excited.
Michael's been like instrumental in pushing acrylic in general. You guys don't know this, but like he was like always in my ear, hey, we got to get acrylic going. We got to get acrylic going. And I'm like, no, I want to launch this other vertical. But like I trusted Michael. He kept his ear to the ground, and he probably heard like all of you guys asking for it. And so we launched it. And so I think this is just like another evolution of that. So
Yeah,
squeaky wheel gets the grease around here.
look, I appreciate that. I have to give credit to the team here. I'm just some guy in my ivory tower thinking of crazy ideas, and the team has to implement it all. Thinking of the idea to launch acrylic was a hell of a lot easier than actually doing it. The team, it took a lot of people, a lot of hours, a lot of time, energy, effort, frustration, a lot of problem solving to make it happen. And if we didn't have such a great team here, there's no way we'd be able to bring you most of these products. So anyway, hats off to the ShineOn team here. All right, this is kind of a review of our Q4 catalog, and we can't fit every product that we have on the slides, but you've got our message card necklace items, so like Love Knot, interlocking hearts, Forever Love. All those are selling really well. We expect them to continue to sell really freaking well, even into Q4. Definitely safe bets here if you want to try testing and find a good winner. Jewelry is an evergreen product. Men in particular, like genetically predispositioned to gift jewelry. There are going to be a lot of jewelry buyers here between now and the end of the year. So yeah, anyway, this is a really safe bet if you're trying to find a winner. Journals are selling super well. Taz talked a little while ago about kind of flattening that kind of seasonal curve that we see. Journals have been part of that flattening also. Journals are selling really well. There's a lot of unique stuff that we're seeing people do with journals to just get your juices flowing. I'd recommend go to Etsy, look at what other people are doing with journals. There are a lot of really cool personalized type options out there, and they're selling really well. I've even seen, just for example, I've seen Airbnb like welcome books made with the journals. I've seen like kind of sad memorial type products with the journals where people are writing like notes to maybe a deceased loved one. I've seen all kinds of really, really interesting and cool stuff here.
And personalization is key on those journals.
100%.
I've seen in the factory, I've seen so many where it was kind of like a mom, like a mom to son or a mom to daughter thing, where they'll actually put like Jacob or Tiffany, like their child's name, on the front and talk about creating your dreams, blah blah blah.
Yeah, totally. You hit the nail on the head. Personalization with these is very important. Customly, TM Blue, great apps to go to personalize these. Anywhere POD will help you do it with Etsy. So yeah, check those out. Then we have acrylic. We got a bunch of acrylic shapes now. So we have the square plaques, which sell like freaking hotcakes. We have the circles. We have the domes. We have the hearts. I believe the hearts are taking off right now. I think these circles are taking off right now. We have a star shape. We have a paw print. So for those in the pet niche, you can do some pet memorial stuff with the paw print shaped acrylic piece. I expect people to have $1 million winners in each of the shapes as we get into the rest of Q4. There is a lot of opportunity in the acrylic space. We have personalized keychains. Every year we see the phrase that's like, drive carefully, I need you here with me. Every single year we see that pop off on keychains. So if that's you, if you think that you'd have a niche that would fit with, I'd encourage you to check that out. We've got name necklaces. So you've got a few different styles here. My personal favorite is the signature necklace. It's a thinner, more stylized font. But what I don't see here are like our hyper personalized products. So we have, make sure you find this in the catalog. We have a product that we call Baby Feet, where the buyer gets to put how many like feet pendants they want on a necklace. They get to engrave a name on each of the pendants, and they get to add a birthstone, right? So it's a perfect like daughter to mother type of gift, or even a grandmother to daughter. I didn't say that right. Like a mom to daughter type gift if there are more kids in the family. It's a great opportunity for that. We also have, and this was kind of we launched this one. It didn't launch to a lot of fanfare, but it's like a sleeping dragon, none of that sounds right. Sleeping monster. It's like the sleeping, greedy gold dragon on The Hobbit that's hoarding a bunch of gold. And it is the Kids Charm. I always screw up the name of it. Kids Charm Necklace, I think is what it's called. I call it the gingerbread necklace because every single year for Q4, especially into Christmas, we see this thing pop off. And so what it is, it's similar to Baby Feet. The buyer gets to come in. They choose how many kid charms go on the necklace. They get to put a name on the necklace, and they also get to add a birthstone. Now, I'm telling you, every single year, go look in the spy tools, every single year, one of those kid charm necklaces become a winner every single year for Q4, every year without fail in the spy tools. I've seen this. That's why we launched this product. It is just sitting here waiting for somebody to grab it, pair it up with a winning message card, and sell the crap out of this thing. So go check that out. I can tell you it's overlooked by a lot of merchants. There's a huge opportunity sitting right there, staring you in the face. So go find that in the catalog. Then we have wallets. Again, kind of in line with this whole men's gift being popular as we get into Christmas. Imagine building a funnel that leads with like the cross bracelet that we just showed you, and then has a post-purchase of a wallet. Like that kind of thing is going to crush right now. So if you're in the men's space, start pairing these products up. You're going to sell them like crazy. And then we have the cross necklaces as well. This is just a snapshot of our catalog, but these are all the areas that we see massive, massive opportunity in front of us with. Taz, what do you think here of the catalog? Which ones are your favorite to see selling in the warehouse?
My favorite to see selling, I mean, I don't know. I like the journals. I'm a journal person, you know? So yeah, it's not like having to do with what I think is the best product to create profit, but I just like the journals.
My favorite thing about the journal and the wallet is that not too many other companies allow for printing, and the print shows up so well. It's difficult to describe if you don't see it in person, but like this little thumbnail here where it's like real vibrant colors on that brown leather or faux leather. I actually think it's genuine leather. I can't remember. Cover. It like really pops like that in real life. It's pretty incredible product. Giveaway time.
All right. So we have 2 more $100 Shine Cash giveaways. This will be the 4th. We want, we're here for you guys. Like we're community first company. You guys actually drive a lot of the change that happens here. We're building the image for you. So what product do you want to see next? Not for Q4,
that's a great
but for starting for Q1 next year. Drop some ideas in the comments. Like, what is it? Something you saw on Etsy? Are you seeing stuff in in Ad Spy on Facebook? Like, drop a comment of what you would want us to produce for you. And by the way, I think we need to have like a safe space for product ideas for the merchant community. Something I've kind of always wanted to do. Maybe we make a once a month post with just a dump. It's just a dump of
I love that idea.
Ideas. Yeah.
I love that idea. We can use like Facebook's like interactive polls, or we could even make a survey. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, we've got some stuff rolling in here. We got blankets, floral boxes, blankets, more unique watches. Go check out our catalog if you haven't already. We got probably 3 unique watches in there. Dog-shaped necklaces, graphic circle, graphic heart bracelets, memorial plaques. We have garden stones. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. I've thought about that one too. That's a neat product. Blankets, personalized jewelry boxes with names on it, more religious pieces. I feel there's a niche market for these. What's Bonnie Sing mother daughter necklace. So daughter necklace. I'm kind of confused on that one. T-shirts with good mock-ups, wall art, personalized chocolates and tin lids. That's a kind of a neat idea. I've not heard that one before. Mugs, love. Let's see, watches for women. Love the blankets. Watches for women's a cool idea. Love to see the compass necklace. We actually have that or had it at one point. Different dog breeds. So like, I know what you're talking about. We just saw a product like that this morning. Hoodies. So we've heard t-shirts and hoodies for apparel. Those are only apparel votes we've had so far. If you want apparel, make sure you speak up. The wooden candle blocks with a message. Now, this one's on my mind too. I got your back on this one. I don't know when, but stay tuned. Canvas and blankets, canvas necklaces have been requested. Ash necklaces.
Ash, is that like a urn?
Yeah, I bet it is.
I've wanted to do that for a long time.
Yeah, those would sell really well. By the way, I before I joined ShineOn, I was going to open my own like jewelry store, and I did a bunch of keyword research, and those urn necklaces just freaking pop on Google. People are always looking for them. Ankle bracelets. We want better ways to communicate with you. Yeah, let's do it. Glass cups and tumblers with straws. I love that one. Clothing, blankets. So we've had for anything, what would it be? Cloth. We've had blankets, t-shirts, hoodies. And then like more generally, we've heard clothing, cremation jewelry. I'm going long here. I'm trying to dig deep. See what else we got. Photo frames, dog collars. Any of these jumping out at you, Taz?
They're all great ideas. I'd like to allow you to choose this one.
Plush animals. The thing is, I'm kind of biased because I've got my own favorites here. Umbrella. Maybe we go with the most unique. So what were the unique ones? We had umbrella. We had chocolates. That one really jumped out at me. Not only because I do think there's probably opportunity there, especially in the lead up to Valentine's Day, but it's so unique. I don't know anybody doing that. And it would be pretty easy for us to do. The inventory would be the tricky part. And shipping. Can you imagine shipping chocolate? In February, it wouldn't be so bad. But that's it. Yeah. Socks. Here's some more apparel. Okay. I'm giving it to the chocolate person. That was just a really creative idea. I love the idea. I think there's potential there. I'm making no promises about that coming to ShineOn. There's a lot of logistics to figure out to do something like that, but I love the creativity there. So I'm giving it to whoever said chocolate. Love all these ideas. I'm going to have to come back to this post and dig up some ideas here as we move forward. Yeah. All right. Taz, anything else before I jump to the next slide?
No, sir. Just feels good giving away Shine Cash.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, incredible opportunity. We're going to talk a little bit about all the neat stuff that is coming, or the improvements and things we made. All year long at a company like ours, we are thinking about Q4. I mean, like in Q1, we're literally starting to work on stuff for Q4. Our eyes are always looking towards our Super Bowl, as Eric has called it a few times. So we made a ton of improvements this year that I hope all of you are feeling in fulfillment and production and support. We want to talk with you about some of those now. So Taz, how do you want to do this? You want to maybe take every other bullet, every other slide?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else there is to add other than what it says here, but we opened we are in the process of opening the second facility in Florida. So we're actually doubling our square footage. We've doubled the machinery capabilities. And so, yeah, we are locked and loaded. We actually, you know, because we're lowering prices when you sign up for one of our subscriptions, we expect a lot more order volume. So they kind of adding more machinery goes hand in hand with lowering prices.
Yeah, totally.
Because it will happen if you have $5-10 extra dollars to play with. Sometimes you're only like $1 or $2 away from your campaign being profitable. And then of course, even if it's profitable by 50 cents per CPA, like you're going to dump as much money into that as you can. Right. So we're ready and excited.
Yeah. And so a lot of the changes we made were really to help you all feel comfortable, secure, and safe shipping with us. We know what I joke, for those of you that have seen Gladiator, you know, when Maximus Decimus Aurelius, he says, I've seen much of the rest of the world and it is darkness. Rome is the light. I feel that way about print on demand. I'm like, I've seen a lot of print on demand. A lot of that crap out there is darkness, right? It's like cheap gumball machine products. They don't ship well. Stuff gets lost in transit. Stuff gets broken. ShineOn is the light. That's truly how I feel about it. So a lot of these changes we made, we're wanting you all to feel safe, comfortable, scaling to the moon with us. And like, you know, you got a reliable partner that's going to have your back. So we've 3x'd our fulfillment capacity. We've 3x'd people, our fulfillment capacity compared to Q4 last year. We have multiple machine redundancy now. So if we do, you know, God forbid, have an issue with machines, we have machine redundancy now. So we're not going to be stopped dead in our tracks. We've implemented flex staffing. We do this every single year. We're just sharing it with you. So we boost up our staff to accommodate all the Q4 volume. We have a new inventory management process, and we're better stocked than we've ever been going into a Q4. Believe it or not, with as seasonal as our business is, it's kind of a challenge to figure out inventory, but we've got this down to a science now. So it's pretty incredible. We also have some new quality assurance processes. So we have this built like right into our fulfillment, assembly, and production processes. They're doing QA right on the spot, and then they're also doing it before things go out the door. So we've got multiple checks here for quality. We have improved our artwork automation processes. So without getting too technical here, we were having some issues with what we call internally like a white layer on some of our printing acrylic and journals. We have built, it's beyond me, but the engineering team has built like all kinds of algorithms and stuff that scan the artwork, and they look at, you know, pixel boxes around edges and all this stuff to make sure that the white layer is perfectly sized for your print, which is pretty incredible. We also have world-class customer support. We made a ton of improvements here. We've increased our support hours. I talked about that earlier. We've enhanced support training. So all of our support agents, they're better equipped. We also have really solid escalation processes in place now. So if somebody gets stuck, they can reach out to somebody else to help them. We've implemented flex staffing here as well. And we have new merchant success managers. So we actually have agents. They're almost like account managers in a traditional affiliate type company that will keep an eye on your orders. They'll keep an eye on your funnel. They'll share with you tips and tricks. If they see an area where like maybe you can maximize AOV, they're going to let you know about it. But really, they're just there to support you, to make you feel like you've got an insider in the company you can go to anytime you get stuck or you need help. And this is, gosh, guys, I'm telling you, this is stuff we've been working on literally all year. I mean, I'm blowing through it here in a few slides. This was a ton of work to bring all of this to you. And then we have some of the new brand stuff. And Taz, feel free to jump in here at any point. For the first time ever, so you didn't see this with the launch, unfortunately. It's coming, though. For the first time ever, we are going to have transparent fulfillment KPIs. We're going to display these right inside of the app. We've already got it mocked up. There's going to be a little, like almost like a stock ticker at the top of your screen that's going to show you our fulfillment abilities as we move through Q4. You're going to see our fulfillment times, and then you're going to see our performance against our own SLAs for those particular product categories. Someone's asking what's a KPI. Yeah, sorry, everybody. It stands for Key Performance Indicator. It's just a metric, right? It's a data point we're going to measure, and we're going to display to everybody so that you can see how well we're doing with fulfillment. Now, that was supposed to launch with the new brand. We've run into some hiccups with some calculation stuff in the background and getting it to display correctly. So you don't see it yet, but that's coming. We have a new orders dashboard. I've got a screenshot of this on the next screen. One of the things we kind of heard from a lot of our top merchants on was like, hey, we'd just like it to be a little easier to manage orders at volume, right? So like, you know, if we go through a Q4 or Mother's Day or whatever, and we've got thousands of orders, we'd like it to be a little easier to get in there and address maybe a customer complaint or to see if an order shipped yet or whatever. So we've actually built a new orders dashboard that gives you visibility into all of that and should help you with those customer service problems when and if they arise. And then finally, when it comes to the new brand, come on, tell me this isn't fun, right? Like the colors are popping. There's a lot of energy here. We feel like it definitely better represents who we are as a company. It's awesome. And the new UI, the user interface inside the app, we feel like it's been reskinned beautifully. It's so much freaking fun. Taz, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, let's show people. I think next slide we can actually see it.
Yeah, we got the orders dashboard here. So what you can see here, you've got kind of a date range you can select for managing your orders. Obviously, everything kind of repaints based on the date range you select. And it'll straight up show you, we started to bucketize the orders. So you can see how many orders are awaiting payment, how many are in production, how many are shipped. We will be adding how many have delivered as well. That is coming, right? Believe it or not, it's a little bit of a bear to build all that out with the different carriers, but that's coming too. So very soon there's going to be a fourth box here. So you're going to have awaiting payment, in production, shipped, and then delivered. So you're going to be able to see how many you're actually getting all the way to your customers. Then you also have, this is my favorite part, you have this action needed bit right here. You can actually click this and it will show you just those orders that need action, need attention. So you can ignore all of the rest. So not only do you have like an orders page where you can do all this, but we actually have a dashboard for it as well. I don't have a screenshot of that, but we have a dashboard for it as well, right on the dashboard page of the UI. So it's pretty cool stuff. And again, this was kind of a request to top merchants. So hopefully you all enjoy this as much as we do. We're going to get into the subscription tiers here. Taz, I'm going to hand it back to you if you want to kind of warm us up on this one.
You getting tired?
Dude, I'm good. I can go for hours.
I know you have good stamina. Okay, so yeah. So when we drop, there's an exchange happening. When you subscribe to one of our SaaS levels, we'll show you those in a second. You're going to get massive product discounts. It's sort of a win-win for you guys and for us. You know, for us, it sort of evens out our revenue throughout the year. But for you guys, I think even on our top plan, you'll see in a minute, like you need to sell less than one order a day. It's like 0.7 orders per day to actually make this profitable for you, the SaaS subscription. So yeah, super excited to launch that. Exclusive products, I think we just love like empire builders. We really want to do well for these folks. And so I think we're going to continue to entertain adding more goodies in there for you. And then finally, yeah, merchant success agents. So, you know, we used to have a team of about 5. We called them like account managers. And so, you know, we've kind of made some changes, mostly moved a lot of that to more like traditional support. But we do want to bring that function of the company back because we think it is really, really key. This person would be like helping you scale, taking a look at your site. It's not coaching, right? But I would say it's more like quick check-ins and quick check-ins, just making sure you're on track.
Yeah, totally. And I'm seeing questions come through in the comments about like, what is Empire Builder? If you stay tuned just a minute, I've got I believe it's on the next slide. Yeah, we'll talk about the subscription tiers here. But first, let's go over a few more items here related to the subscription tiers. One of the things we've been asked is like, hey, why do we have them? Why did we move to the subscription model? And, you know, it's an interesting question to answer because there are a lot of reasons kind of behind that. But first of all, we feel like the subscription tiers are going to better help you succeed in the marketplace. Also, we wanted a way to bring you these discounts that we keep talking about. we're really excited to be able to hand those to you. But we had to find a trade-off somewhere in the business. So why have tiers in the first place? First of all, we still have a free plan that everybody can use. And we think we still have the best free plan in the business. Seriously. Our free plan still has the gold upsells. It's still got the Lux box upsells and all the normal kind of variant upsells that you could wish for. It minimizes some distractions, especially if you're new. If you're new, like your goal should be find a winning product, get those first few sales. As soon as you have those, then you can think about upgrading into a subscription tier. And our lowest tier, by the way, is only $27 a month. And it includes everything that was in ShineOn Pro, which was $50 a month. So that actually got cheaper by $20. And it also includes a $1 discount per unit. And I'll show you that in just a second. The paid plans, we feel like we design them so that they scale with you as you grow. As soon as you start getting sales coming in, you're going to go wanting to look at a paid plan because you're going to get those discounts. You're going to be able to benefit from those. And all plans were designed to pay for themselves in just a few sales. So we felt like it was the best for you, best for us. I would also add one more thing very quickly, and that is we have found that merchants perform better. We have a ton of data that supports this when there's skin in the game. So part of the reason we're kind of doing this is because we love you. Honestly, we feel like this is not only does it come with the right feature set to help you scale based on where you're at, but having that skin in the game is going to help you perform better in the marketplace as well. Taz, do you want to talk about the tiers at all?
I mean, yeah, it's a tremendous value. It really is. If you're doing at least, let's say, one order per day, you'll actually want to get on our top plan. This what you see is Empire Builders here. It pays for itself, right? Because $4 off times 30 days, that's like $120 you're saving per month by being on this plan. So yeah, we're going to continue to expand Empire Builders. I don't know if Michael, if you want to talk about the free I think we have a free bonus that we give away when people subscribe to Empire Builders. Maybe we can save that for later, or
yeah,
maybe
it's like 2 slides away.
Maybe we're not ready yet. Okay, but yeah, what seems exciting for you guys? Like, is anyone planning to just jump on starter just to get access to some of these features like the personalizer, the post-purchase app? Michael, could you actually update the community on, you said the free plan comes with the upsells, but here it says it doesn't. Do you know the truth on that?
Yeah, so it's probably our fault in the way we maybe describe this, but there's a difference between like variant upsells and then like true upsells, which are like on-page upsells, in-cart, post-purchase, those kinds of things. So all the variant upsells you get for free. You get the upgrade from white gold to yellow gold. You get the Oreo to the Lux box, all that stuff. The stuff that is reserved for those on the starter plan and above are things like gift wrap. Very soon we're going to have a really cool like flower bouquet thing. The earring studs, a bunch of stuff like that. So that's kind of the difference there between the two.
Thank you for that. One thing I would like to point out is you'll see the shipping methods here, standard and expedited. I think we're going to actually change that to what's called priority. So that's like priority UPS. So you really want to be on one of these plans during the Christmas selling season because most likely you'll get at least a minimum of an extra day of selling it before Christmas. So usually our cutoff date's around December 20 or December 19. But if you have Side Hustle or Empire Builders where you get the expedited shipping, that will actually allow you to sell into the 20th, sometimes the 21st too. So those are like by far the biggest days. Is the last day before Christmas cutoff is the largest day. Like some people are doing $50,000, $100,000 a day in revenue. So getting on this plan, it makes total sense. Like, all right, so you got it's crazy. I mean, you already have $4 off the units, but even if you can sell an extra 2 days and you have cheaper cost of goods, like it's a super good offer. And we really want to see you guys take that to the moon. I think and actually one last thing is you can make a ton of profit on upselling your expedited shipping. So I think for us, the cost is around, it's like $9.50 or something.
Yeah, we're almost break even on it.
Yeah, we don't really make money on it. But you guys can. So like in a pinch, like you could charge, I've seen people charge $30 for priority shipping, right? And people will pay that because you're like, you have the perfect gift. You're getting someone to cry, open their wallet and buy this product that they need. It's kind of funny. Michael's old store was called like I need this or something like that. And yeah, and that's exactly how people are. Like they need that item, they need it now, and they need to get it in 3 or 4 days. And so they will pay 30, 40 extra dollars just for expedited shipping. So if we're charging you 10, you're going to make 20, $30 extra profit per order.
So look, I need to jump in and say something real quick. I told you all we have an incredible deal coming up here in a minute. Unlike probably anything else you're going to see. And don't go jump on Empire Builders just yet. If you do and you take our deal in a little bit, don't worry, we'll take care of you on that. But I got a deal coming up that anybody interested in Empire Builders is probably going to want to hear when you make your decision here. So just hang tight for a minute.
Pitching it too hard.
It's all good. So there was a question here about the ornaments. Yes, the ornaments are only available for Empire Builders, right? So you'll notice here this product catalog line item. We have a basic catalog, an early access catalog, and an exclusive catalog now. You're going to see this used a lot more as we get into next year. But basically, every time we launch a new product, those in Empire Builder and Side Hustle and Starter. So if you're in to get that product for some period of time before it gets released down to the basic plan. So you're going to have a little bit of an edge on the competition. You're going to be able to jump in there before things get saturated. And then Empire Builder people in particular are going to have access to an exclusive catalog. And right now, one of the exclusive products we're launching is ornaments. So those are only going to be available if you're an Empire Builder. So what does exclusivity mean and why is it important in the print on demand space? Well, having something new, fresh in the marketplace that not a lot of people are running is what gets people to stop the scroll and buy, right? And buy. So it's a huge competitive edge in the marketplace. So yeah, those are our 3 tiers. So you've got the free one and then the 3 paid ones. You'll notice all the paid ones, they all have a discount here. And if you just make, like a sale a day, it basically pays for all of these. So here's kind of a zoom in on some of the discounts. Taz, you want to run through these or you want me to?
Yeah. So message card jewelry, I mean, that's still the #1 seller. Acrylic plaques is #2 and journals are #3 right now. Not saying it's going to stay that way, but yeah, these are significant opportunities to save money by hopping on a subscription plan. Don't do it yet. Wait till the end of this event if you want to do that. But just talking about the pricing, formerly like a tier 1 merchant was selling those products at $14.40. So now it's like actually more than $4 here. It's like $4.50 off.
You guys heard Todd say at the beginning of this that I had a $92,000 day. My cogs were not this cheap when I did that. This is just this makes me want to like give my badge to Taz and become a merchant again. I mean, this is unreal, the opportunity you guys have.
Yeah, and part of the SaaS subscription, just business wise for ShineOn as a company, is like we really don't make very much money at all on these low prices. We want to actually give it to you as low as we can possibly get it because we want you to succeed and we want you to scale orders. So of course, the SaaS does not make up for us. The SaaS does not make up even close for the discounts that you get, but it helps a little bit. And for us, like I said, it helps kind of even out revenue throughout the year. So we are happy to do this for you. We're sort of almost like a new company in a way. We're launching all sorts of new products. We have SaaS, we have the new brand. And so we have a new ethos. And part of that ethos is like, we're going to get it so low. I'm not saying this is going to be the absolute cheapest. It probably is if you compare like other providers, but and some people may have like gone to do fulfillment on their own and that's okay. But I think if anyone ever did that, you'll realize there's actually like 20 to 25 things that go into the cost of fulfillment that you're not aware of right off the bat. And so those things really, really add up quickly here. And so this is a great price. We're still the best service in the industry for these products. We're the originator of these products, and now you get them what we feel is the cheapest. So go kick butt. You know, it's scaling fuel for you guys. Woodbox.
Yeah, seriously. Good luck finding a better price than this, even if you're doing it on your own, because doing it on your own is hard. It is hard to do. It's hard to manage. There's a lot of logistics. You got to use your own money to buy stuff. It's really tough. So like, I honestly think Taz is a little bit crazy here with these prices. I'm excited about them because I've been a merchant before, but being the president of the company, I look at these and I'm like, I cringe a little bit because I just know we're cutting it really close here. But Taz, he's a wild one, and we're doing what's best for the merchant base. And I don't think you're going to find a better price anywhere in the market. These are killer. And help us get the word out. Tell your friends. Tell other e-com groups, let other people know. We would really, really appreciate that. We've done so much this year to handle scale. I already shared with you how like the Q4 market is so big, it cannot be saturated. Please share this with your friends, with your e-com buddies, make YouTube videos on it. We have a really amazing affiliate program we're going to share more about with you at some point in the future. We would appreciate all the love you can give us.
And Woodbox too, just to reiterate for you guys that are new, like what's Woodbox? You don't just, it's not like a hero product you would sell on its own. It's an upsell for all of the message card jewelry. And it has like a 40% take rate during Q4. So it used to be $12.50, you know, now it's only $7.77. Most, like I would say the biggest merchants who are scaling in Q4, like they may actually break even on the product, just the hero product with the standard box. But when they start adding in the profits from the wood box is when they really make a lot of profit, because that wood box, the average merchant is selling it at an additional $20. So now that was formerly $7.50 profit at $12.50. And now it's like, what is that? It's like $13 profit.
Yeah. Dude, let me give you some Kirsta math here, because he's a wild one. I have literally seen Kirsta sell the jewelry item for $80, right? So he's going to be in this new model. He's going to be paying 10 here and selling the jewelry item for $80. Then he sells the Lux box for 30. So he's going to be pulling down $110, right? On what? $16 in COGS? It's insane.
It's a great insane. $79.99 is an amazing price for the message card in the wood box. $80, and you're all in here for, doing quick math, $17.50.
It's crazy.
So what is that? It's like that's like almost a 4.5x markup.
You're not going to find it anywhere else. We'll just put it that way.
We're fulfilling these in like one day. Typically, it's next
from
day.
The U.S. also.
From Florida, from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, U.S. shipping, almost 24/7 support. I mean, I don't know, guys. It's nuts. Also with Empire Builder, Taz mentioned this a second ago, you get a free sample kit, right? Free sample kit with Empire Builder. This is like, for retail perspective, it's probably a $99 value. You'll get a free sample kit if you sign up for Empire Builder. So if you do the sample kit, it's going to come to you in the form of a discount, because we have a sample kit store. So we'll give you a discount code. You can go to the store, order it directly to your house. So stay tuned for that after you sign up. But I mean, you get $4 off. This is why, as the president of the company, I get nervous. It's $4 off. You get exclusive products. The $4 off thing is crazy. Plus, we're giving you a free sample kit. If you sign up for this and you only stay a month and leave, we probably lose money. Seriously. I mean, it's that kind of deal here. So best in the business. You're not going to find it anywhere else. That is for friggin' sure. Giveaway time, Taz.
All right. I think this is the last one. This is 5 out of 5.
But we aren't done yet. I got an incredible deal I'm going to share with everybody in a second. So go ahead.
No, this is honestly, guys, if you're still on, kudos to you. We are still going strong. This is about halftime right now. or maybe end of the third quarter.
Yeah,
or
I think it's into the third quarter here.
Most, soccer is a global game. So like the second period has just ended. We're about to go into the third period, or hockey if you're Canadian. So, you know what? I had written down 4 questions for giveaways. I actually didn't have a 5th. Michael, do you have any ideas of how we should give this Shine Cash away?
Oh man, I want to do something with the tiers and the discounts here. You know what? I don't know.
Favorite ice cream flavor? I mean, we could always default to that.
I want to know how many people have already signed up for Empire Builders. Tell us when you signed up. Tell us if you've signed up and when. How about that? And I'm just going to grab somebody randomly from the list. Tell us if you've signed up for Empire Builders and when. I know a bunch of you have because I've got the data in the background. There are a ton of people signing up for it. So let's see it. So Deborah here. We got to have when. When did you sign up? Was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it during the live stream? Let's see it. Angela, me, Facebook user, Selva signed up. Yeah, look, it's the best freaking deal around. That's why everybody's signing up for it. British, I'm waiting for the offer. Smart one here. We got a smart one here. The offer I'm about to present is it's enough. I can't believe we're about to do it. You're not going to see this offer again after probably this week. It is closed.
And you're holding off because it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, you're going to make an offer where Empire Builders is actually included.
That's right.
Is that right? Okay.
That's right. We're doing something crazy here. I will in about 15 minutes. We got another smart one here waiting for the offer. You told us to wait. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Me 10 minutes ago. I like this person, Antsy, jumping on it. Don't know how. Can't find it in the app. Gwen, it's when you're in the app, it's in the bottom left. You should see a button to get on starter, I think it is. I believe there's another button in the top right. In the product catalog, once you pick a product, you'll have another upgrade option at the top. In the product publisher, if you scroll down where you've got upsells and some of the post-purchase and all of that, you can click there. There's a bunch of places. Just go kind of clicking through the app. I promise you'll find it. Signing up this week. Will do soon. I haven't yet. Waiting for the offer. Smart one. Me roll over. I don't know if I get that one. Not yet, but soon. Not yet. Okay, so I think the winner here. The winner is... Yeah, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, shoot, I can't find the one I wanted. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Deborah. She was the first one. Deborah, plus we love Deborah. We give Deborah everything, actually. So, Deborah, you're going to get some Shine Cash. We're going to do somebody else, though. We'll do Deborah and then Angela. Angela's been participating a lot too. So Angela, you also got some Shine Cash coming your way. You can take it out of my salary this week, Taz.
Is that 600 given away? Or just
I actually think it's like 700 or 800 at this point. I'm pretty sure we've been doing more than you had planned.
I think I'm gonna update my my email signature to be like Shine Cash giver, president of giving giveaways or something. Yeah.
I love it. All right. I think, okay, good. This is the final quarter. This is the final stretch. It's the last lap here. I've told everybody to wait. 260 people have been going strong with us now for almost 2 hours. I got something really cool I'm going to share with you. I teased it a little bit last week. Now I'm going to get into it. I'm going to talk. I got something really cool. So what if, and you're going to be very happy that you stayed, by the way, because the deal I'm about to share with you, seriously, guys, this is it. We're doing it today. You're probably going to hear about it this week. It's closed after that. I do not anticipate doing this again. It's too crazy of a deal, but we love our family. We love you guys. We feel like we have kindred spirits, and that's why we're doing it. So here we go. What if, instead of taking weeks to set up your perfect Shopify store, we gave you a high converting Shopify theme you could plug and play instantly? What if instead of taking weeks, we gave you a high converting theme you could plug and play instantly? Or what if instead of just wandering around in the dark trying to find winning products, we gave you 25 winning products from our own internal stores that you could publish in minutes, So high converting CRO theme and top 25 winning products. What if instead of performing hours and hours of research to find winning phrases, we just gave you the top 100 selling phrase fragments of all time, right? So what if instead of doing all that research, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of research, we've already done all that for you. What if we could just give you the top 100 selling phrase fragments of all time? What if instead of just teaching you how to build your store and create winning products, we literally gave you everything you needed to get your store up and running in less than 24 hours? What about that? What do you think? Look at this. There is so much excitement in the chat here. This is crazy. It is just, I'm struggling to keep up with the comments. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Quit playing with us. I promise I'm not playing here. This is, you will be happy you stayed. This is one and done. You get it this week and that is it. We are making history here. Introducing Launchpad. Launchpad by ShineOn. This is something that myself, Michael Crist, and Andrew Vo have been working on for months. Andrew Vo is a huge 7-figure seller with ShineOn, top seller. Andrew Vo had over $100 AOVs consistently for months earlier this year. I've never seen anybody do that. He was absolutely crushing it. So I thought, hey, I'm going to partner up with him. We're going to make the best freaking e-commerce print-on-demand offer on the planet as we do ShineOn style. So what is Launchpad? It's the easiest, fastest, simplest way to get your own print-on-demand store up and running. It's loaded with assets, like a conversion rate optimized Shopify theme, ChatGPT prompts, email templates, access to our all-time best-selling phrases, weekly top-selling products, niche reports, easy to use ad templates, swipe files, holiday calendars, and more. There's tons and tons of stuff loaded inside of the Launchpad. It is literally packed with everything you need to rock Q4. You get mindset training, brand building, phrase creation tutorials, weekly group coaching, and tons more. It's like an e-com power tool, right? Launchpad is like an e-com power tool. In fact, we had power tools in mind when we created it. The cool thing about a power tool, if anybody has bought one recently, is you get to bring it home from the hardware store, get it out of the box, and start using it right away. You only consult the manual if you get stuck, right? So we're basically taking this whole idea of a course and we're flipping it on its head. And we're saying, no, hang on. We are going to provide the education, sure, but it's going to be like a manual. Instead, let's give our people tools, power tools they can use to go out and get started right now and see results as fast as possible, right? So we view Launchpad as a chainsaw. Remember, Todd said we're giving away chainsaws? This is it right here. This is it. It is Launchpad. So
handing out chainsaws
right here. So here's everything you get as part of Launchpad. You get a conversion rate optimized Shopify theme. We actually have 2 of these we're going to be able to give you. We have this one here. We have a second one that looks absolutely gorgeous that is going to be ready in about a week or 2. So you're going to have 2 options now to pick from. You're going to get the top 25 selling products from our own internal stores of all time, and you're going to be able to take them. We've got them in a folder for you, pull them down, publish them to your store like that. We have little videos that will show you how to do it all. The top 100 selling phrase fragments of all time. There's actually over 100 phrase fragments in this list. We've got them broken down by niche and by word count. So you can frankenphrase stuff together as you see fit. We have ChatGPT email prompts. So you're going to be able to go to ChatGPT, use our prompts, and it will automatically write emails for you. We have ChatGPT phrase prompts. So you're going to be able to take these top 100 selling phrase fragments, go to ChatGPT, and start turning them and changing them and making them unique and fresh and novel so that they sell super well in the marketplace. You're going to get Andrew's TikTok swipe file. So every time Andrew comes across a TikTok ad for a ShineOn product, he pulls it down, he throws it in a swipe file. And then he uses that swipe file to build new ad creatives in the future. You're going to be able to get access to his swipe file. We also built a holiday calendar for you, so you never have to scratch your head and wonder which holiday you should be prepping for, what selling event you should be getting ready for next. All of that is inside of a holiday calendar. And by the way, we eventually plan to build out email campaigns and a bunch of other stuff around this too. We aren't there yet. You guys are getting kind of a first draft, first kind of release of this whole thing. You also get, on top of all that stuff, right? On top of all that stuff, we have over 72 video lessons inside of Launchpad you're going to be able to take advantage of if you get stuck. Now, remember, the way we thought about Launchpad, we said, this is a power tool. Let's make sure that the course is there, but it should be like a manual, right? The idea is that you can get in there, go to the assets, and get rocking and rolling right away, and then consult the course as needed. Obviously, we have tons of great education and information in there. And if you're new, you're going to want to run through it. But if you're more advanced and you just want the assets, it's an incredible value for just the assets. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tell me this isn't awesome and one of the best offers out there right now. Tell me it's not. This is incredible. But we aren't done yet. We aren't done yet. We have more. We have more. You're also going to get 6 months of weekly group coaching calls with Andrew and I, these two wise guys, right? 6 months of weekly group coaching calls. We are probably going to have other people from ShineOn join these calls as well, like Jim Carmelo, who's driven over $30 million in his own e-commerce revenue to his own stores. We have Daniel Reyes on the team who's crushing it with Amazon right now. And we have many other people. We have Crist. There's a lot of other people that we're connected with that will be on these calls and making some appearances. But wait, that isn't it. There is more. There is more. You are also going to get lifetime access to our exclusive Facebook group for Launchpad. Lifetime access to the exclusive group. Now, I will tell you, as somebody that has bought a lot of freaking courses, I buy courses like some people buy shoes. I sometimes only buy the course just for access to the Facebook group. I don't even care about the material. It's just the group. You are going to get lifetime access to this group if you take advantage of this offer. Tell me this is not worth it. Tell me this is not an incredible deal. It's the best thing in e-com right now. I guarantee it to you. But wait a minute. We aren't done yet. This is why I'm saying you are only going to see this deal once, people. This is too much. We're giving away the house here. And I don't know that you're going to see this offer again. You're also going to get an entire year of Empire Builders as a bonus if you buy now. An entire year. It's worth $835, people. $835. Imagine all the other value I just gave you plus Empire Builders as a bonus. If you get this today, I know this is insane. Now look, I could throw a bunch of slides at you that look like this, where I just value stack one bonus on top of another. And I show you how this deal is worth $25,000 or whatever, right? Or this, right? The deal is worth $15,000. You already know all this stuff. Your family. So I'm just going to give it to you straight, okay? You're going to get all of this stuff. The CRO Shopify theme, the top 25 selling products, the top 100 selling phrase templates, ChatGPT email prompts, ChatGPT phrase prompts. You're going to get Andrew's TikTok swipe file. You're going to get the annual holiday calendar. You're going to get over 70 video lessons. You're going to get 6 months of weekly group coaching, lifetime access to our exclusive Facebook group, and 1 year of Empire Builders, valued at $835, and you're going to get an incredible freaking deal on it. All right? I'm just shooting straight with you. This is probably the best deal you're ever going to get on this if you want in. In fact, the deal you're going to get is so freaking good, I seriously doubt we're going to offer it again. It's a family-only thing, okay? Your family, you were here first. You're going to get access. We already know Empire Builders is worth $835 alone. What do you think 6 months of group coaching is worth with me? And I want to see this in the chat. What do you think? Put a value on this. What do you think 6 months of group coaching is worth with me, with Andrew, with Jim Carmella occasionally, with Crist occasionally? How much do you think that is actually worth? Give me a dollar amount in the chat right now. I want you to tell me what you think this is worth. Silva came in, said $999. That's probably reasonable, right? That's probably reasonable. It's a little less than $200 a month. Someone else came in here and they said $3,000. $3,000. Yeah, maybe $3,000. That's $500 a month for the group coaching. Geo here is saying $20,000. Yeah, it's worth a lot, is my point. But what about lifetime access to the Facebook group? What do you think that is worth? Lifetime access to the Facebook group. Give me an amount in the chat right now. I want you to tell me what you think lifetime access to the Facebook group is worth right now. I'm kind of losing track of the chat. I apologize, people. I've got $2,000, $10,000. I've got 8.1 billion, 20,000, 2,500, 2,500, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000, 1,500, 1,200, invaluable, maybe $5,000. It's, yeah, okay. I thank you for participating. What about all the other assets, right? We've already said that the group coaching alone is worth thousands. The exclusive access, look at Eric. It's hurting. He's feeling it now. He's feeling it now because what we're about to give you is too good. It is too good. What about the CRO Shopify theme? By the way, you're going to get 2 of those. The email templates, the prompts, the swipe files, the design templates. How much do you think all of that is worth? And I literally am not keeping track of the chat anymore. I've got 2K, 42. Yeah, okay. All right. We got it. We got it. It's worth a lot. It's worth a lot. Oh, and 70 training videos. I won't keep putting you through it. We already know. It's worth a lot of freaking money.
New training videos. New. What? Michael's been spending the last month recording like completely all brand new content for 2023 and 2024.
Andrew as well. Andrew's been sharing all of his secrets for AOV building. It's incredible.
Yeah. Now, and Michael, look, every time I talk to Michael, he's like, I've been working on the course, man. I've been working on the video. This guy, he's been doing the graveyard shift.
Dude, you know, nobody understands how much work this actually is.
Yeah.
But anyway, we consulted with a marketing agency on this offer. They said out of all the clients they're working with, this is the best value they've seen in e-commerce in forever. They straight up told us that if we sell this for anything less than $5,000, we are insane. All right. But here's the thing. We ain't freaking Ty Lopez over here. We're ShineOn, right? And we're going to take care of our family. Am I right? So you're going to get all of this. Again, the Shopify themes, the selling top 25 products, top 100 selling phrase fragments, the email prompts, the swipe file, the calendar, the group coaching, the lifetime access to the group, empire builders. And you're going to get it for the incredible price of $997. This is it. It's the only time you're ever going to get it for this deal. We're calling it the family only special. The family only special. If you want to take advantage of this and get empire builders for a year on top of all of this other crazy stuff, launchpadbyshineon.com is where you want to go. Launchpadbyshineon.com is where you want to go. Launchpadbyshineon.com right now is where you want to go. Now look, it also comes with a 90-day guarantee, right? Now, we probably shouldn't have launched it with a guarantee because we're already, kind of losing the house here, but we're launching it with a guarantee because we believe in the product and we believe in your success. Now, we have helped literally thousands of people get some success here at ShineOn. There are so many screenshots here. I'm not going to be able to go through them all. I'm going to call out some revenue numbers. These are all people that have been part of our training, been part of our courses, been part of our group coaching, that have signed up for our programs. We have Isaiah, $8,500, Stephanie at $11,700, Shirzad at almost $40,000 in revenue driven in a month. We have Jody here at $145,000 in a year. We have Amir at $8,000. He had 2 stores. He's got another store at $2,000. We have Bhavya at $4,000. We have Osmar at $106,000 in sales in a single month. We have Bingby at $2,000. We've got Aurora getting their first sale at $80. This is the other thing too. If you're brand new, these massive screenshots are a lot of fun, right? Everybody loves seeing 6 figures. Everybody loves seeing that. It's perfect if you're just starting out too, though. Aurora here, 1 sale at $80. Prakash, second sale with ShineOn. Praveen got 2 units sold. May has got 1 unit sold. Sandy's got 2 units sold. Sandy's been around for a while now. She's crushed this number. We have Nazarg at $72 Nazarg as well. And what you see here, I literally took a video of a internal Slack channel we have where we put all of the testimonials we see in the Facebook group, because I literally just can't go get them all and put them in slides for you, right? The big takeaway here is we have helped. I've made over 100 training videos. We've done coaching before. We've sold courses. We have helped literally thousands of people at this point, thousands of people. Would you like to join the party? Would you like to join the party? That is the question. And if you do, you can take advantage of the family deal now for $997. Launchpad by ShineOn.com. You can get the family deal right now for $997. Now, we do have some QA coming up. Before I get to the QA, I don't think Taz knew the deal I was throwing out here. I think you were a little bit surprised by some of this. I'd love to get your impressions.
I knew about the offer. I didn't know about like the crazy bonuses. I didn't know that you get a full year of Empire Builders, which is $800. I didn't know you get lifetime access to the new advanced Launchpad community. I didn't know you got any of that stuff. So it's really not about us. It's about you guys, the merchants. Like we're taking basically 7 years of experience here, and we're giving you our best, like our absolute best. We want you to scale units. We want you to sell with ShineOn, hopefully as your exclusive partner. And we're going to really hook you up with this deal. We're going to put as much effort into your success as we possibly can.
Yeah, and look, we'll get to Q&A in just a sec. I'm going to tell you straight up too. Look, you know, nothing is easy money. Nothing's a quick get rich quick scheme around here. We're teaching a skill set. It takes time to develop and learn. I'm shooting it to you straight. But here's the thing. We're giving you as many assets as we possibly can to stack the deck in your favor, right? And we're going to do group coaching to help you through it. And we're going to have access to the exclusive group. And you get over 70 training videos on how to do this stuff from 2 merchants that have done well over 7 figures on their own stores, right? So like, we are behind you. We're in your corner. We're rooting for you. Obviously, we're not promising you to get, you know, success right out of it. We're not promising you any of that. I couldn't do that anyway. Everybody comes at this with a different skill set, a different aptitude, different interests, but we are going to be there. We're going to be side by side with you as merchants ourselves, not as gurus, not as teachers, not as any of that crap. We are merchants as well. We're going to be side by side with you, helping you reach your revenue goals. That is what we want. We
only sell ShineOn. We only sell ShineOn here. Like, I've only sold ShineOn products. Michael's only sold ShineOn products. Like, everyone who's teaching here, all of the knowledge, like, this is not just like general basic e-commerce knowledge, like how to set up your Facebook campaign and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is specific to ShineOn products only. So we're the original inventor of the message card product. We invented that back in 2019. And so like we're giving you all the knowledge from all the years we've had success with these products, including there'll be info on journals. There'll be info on acrylics. Like, we're not going to stop. We're going to be updating in real time in the group. And we're going to be sharing you what's working for us internally. You know, we run stores too. Like, you know, I think some merchants are concerned like, oh, is ShineOn like taking my design and putting it on their own store to profit? No, we don't do that. We need to set up our own stores so that we know what works. Right.
Yeah,
like,
by the way, we take that so seriously in the company. It's literally written right into our employee handbook that if anybody is caught doing insider trading like that, they're immediately going to be terminated in the company. It doesn't matter who you are. We would never, ever, ever in 10 million years do that. Keep in mind, many of us were merchants before. We know that that's an incredible violation of trust. We would never in 10 million freaking years do something like that.
Right. So with that said, we do need the stores to learn. Right. And so we run new products there first before we give them to you. We're like running new design concepts ourselves. And so, yeah, when we say like, oh, you're getting info, like this is info from the people that actually created these products in the first place, because we're first to market with a majority of the products that you see here. So, yeah.
No, you go ahead.
No, said what I said. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the Q&A bit here real quick, and I'm gonna drop one more bomb for everybody. And by the way, the Q&A, you can ask us about anything. It doesn't have to be about the family only deal here. You can literally ask us about anything we've talked about today. But here's my next bomb. We didn't even share with everybody all the new product categories we're launching into for the rest of this quarter and into next year. I forgot about that. I think we'll save that for another day. Just know ShineOn is about to bring you some stuff that you're probably not expecting us to bring. And some of you all were asking for, we were like, hey, what products are you looking for? Many of you said some products that we are about to launch. When I say about to, I mean like imminently, probably over the next month, you're going to see some of those products you asked for in our catalog. So we'll save that for another day. I think we've gone on quite long here with all the announcements, but exciting stuff. This has been awesome. Go ahead and start dropping your questions in the chat now. Keep in mind, it does not have to be about our family-only deal here for Launchpad. It can be about anything. Feel free to start dropping your questions now, and I'm going to start finding them and pulling them up. And you can ask me stuff. You can ask Toz stuff. It doesn't even have to be ShineOn related. It can be literally about anything. We're more than happy to share. So I'm getting some questions about payment plans and stuff like that. Look, there are no payment plans for this deal here. This is the cheapest. I can't do a payment plan on this. Also, you got to remember, there are a lot of people out there that they'll take advantage of a payment plan. They rip all your stuff and then they bounce, right? And I'm not playing that game. This is the cheapest you're ever going to see this, okay? Or here, I'll put it differently. It's the best deal anyway you're ever going to see on this. So if you want it, now's a chance. I do apologize for that. I do know it can be hard sometimes. But yeah, for this one, it's a lump sum only.
You guys are probably going to see like ads coming from ShineOn. We've never actually done advertising, believe it or not. We've sold almost $300 million in products with you guys. And like all of that was from people finding us through word of mouth. Crazy, right? So we are going to start to do some outbound marketing. But like when we are doing an offer, like through our ads, it's not going to be $997. It's probably going to be minimum $3,000 or $4,000. And I mean that. Look for the ads later, like in Q4. It's not going to be this price.
Yeah, it's true. And we'll have a payment plan then, but you're going to just want to get in now. If you're interested in this, I think you've got 4 or 5 days here to pick it up. Now's the time to do it.
Michael, do you have an answer for people that like already bought Empire Builders?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think probably what we'll do is we will just charge you the difference. We'll invoice you for the difference between what you paid for Empire Builders and what you would have paid for this, and then we'll just add you to the course. So it's going to be a little bit of a manual process. I'd ask that you'd kind of bear with us, but yeah, that's probably how we'll take care of that.
Yeah, and if you do go and buy this now at $997, Michael, it might actually be easier if people just buy it and then we'll refund what you already paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That might be true too. No, hang on, don't do that because I don't want to. I don't want a bunch of refunds on our Stripe account for this. So just reach out to support. Let them know you're interested in this, and then we'll work it manually. We'll work it manually. And Joe's our head of support. If you're still watching this anyway, I'll get with you after this, and we'll work out that process. Let's see. I apologize, everybody. There's so many comments here. I've kind of lost track a little bit. So you may have to ask your question twice if I don't see it. With Empire Plan, what percentage discount do sellers receive for bulk Amazon FBA orders? I think this, I don't know the answer to this question. I think this is the discount. I think the $4 off is the discount. But I could be wrong. I'm sure John has thought of that. So I'm not entirely sure. So Don, sorry, I don't have an answer to that. Maybe if you email support, we can chase that down in the company and we'll get you an answer. Let's see. Could you elaborate on the money back guarantee? It's actually on the order page. So if you go to launchpad by ShineOn.com, you'll see the 90-day guarantee in there. There are a few stipulations around it. Like you had to, in 90 days, you have to have completed like 50% of the course. You have to have attended some of the group coaching calls. We need some evidence. You've run some ads. As long as you can kind of show you put in the work, and for whatever reason you don't think it's working, we'll give you the money back. But we're pretty confident that if you put in the work, you follow the education, you use the assets, well, I can't promise success, but we have the guarantee there for a reason. We believe in the product. There was another. I purchased what's the turnaround time for the shop. So go into, it's actually in the assets section. If you scroll down to it, you're going to see the Shopify theme. We also have a whole section called Shopify Build or something like that. That will explain to you how to download the theme. And then we have some videos on how you can set that up. How long is the deal available? It's like, I don't know, 5 days or something. It's not going to be long. I know you're just asking how long you have to pay. I think you're safe at 5 days. If you're waiting 7 days, it might be getting a little dicey. I signed up for Empire Builder already. Yeah, I think I answered that. Reach out to support. We'll take care of you. Can we make the purchase over the weekend? You will see some emails going out related to this, and you'll be able to make some purchases via the email. The email should have more specifics about the timeline too. I can't remember how long we were going to run it. Tell me more about your Airstream. Does it have a bathroom? Okay, so I don't have that trailer anymore. It did have a bathroom. It had a bathroom, a kitchenette, a little dining table. It had a bunk thing for my kids, and then it had a big queen bed. But I've recently upgraded to this. This has been on my vision board for about 2 years. I've wanted a kind of a camper van. My whole family did, and I recently upgraded to a camper van. So, and it also has a bathroom, though it's a lot tinier than the bathroom in the trailer, but it's pretty cool because we can go anywhere. All right. How do we schedule the one-on-one orientation call to get that set up in the Launchpad program? After you purchase, you should see that in the funnel. There should be like a page where you can set that up. You should be able to like click a button on the page, set up the calendar. If you're not seeing British, respond to me here in the chat. If you're not seeing that, let me know. We'll get that fixed. Just bought. Thank you, Trent. Awesome. Happy to have you on board. Keep in mind too, you're getting first look at this whole thing. You're getting the first look. So we're still adding videos to it. There are a few kind of corners, like edges, that I want to round out a little bit in the education side of it. And we're probably going to be coming to you asking like, hey, what do you find helpful? What can be improved? Things like that, so that we can really make something that's amazing here for y'all. I can't figure out how far behind I am in the chat. Okay, Matt, I think we will tell him. Matt Baugh, going Q4 and beyond, what new products are you looking at? So, the team's going to hate me for this. I'm probably doing it, though. Taz, now's your chance to stop me. So, we are probably looking at blankets. We have metal around the corner, like metal art. Probably not cut. It's probably more like printed metal art. We have canvas. We got a bunch more. I'm going to stop there, though. I'm going to stop there. The team is going to be mad at me probably for even giving that away. But we have a few others. If you pester me enough in the comments, maybe I'll break.
And don't forget about the 4 that we just launched today. You can build many winning campaigns off of those. In addition to the acrylic, what was it? I think earlier this week, or maybe it was last week, we actually launched new acrylic shapes too. So like, don't sleep on those. Don't wait for blankets or whatever's next. Like, I would go attack those products because they are selling super well now, especially the acrylics. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not wait for these because I don't have the launch dates even nailed down yet. It's hard to describe all the work that goes into launching a product, but a lot of stuff changes and moves and you learn things. Like, the goal is to have all these out before the end of Q4, but do not wait on these products. Eric is totally right on that. Let's see. With the new platform, is it still integrated with looks reviews? Yeah, I believe so. You should still see it there in the product publisher. At least it was there last time I checked. So yeah, you should still be able to use those. And in Launchpad, we actually talk about how to use judge.me, and we have a bunch of reviews that we were giving people in Launchpad as well. So there's another asset for you that I forgot to even mention, which was reviews. How long till the price goes up? Look, I think you have 5 to 7 days. Keep your eyes peeled for emails. The emails will have a little bit more information about that. Let's see here. All these are Launchpad related. I'm going to try to find just a few others here. What if we already have professional built theme for our store? Do you recommend using Launchpads instead, or should we have separate stores? Hopefully you understand my question. Some of that's going to come down to personal preference. If you got momentum on your current store and it's working well for you and you're making sales, I'd maybe keep that one. But I will tell you, like, you know, the theme that's available in Launchpad right now was CRO tested. It was a CRO tested theme. We know it works. We have a new one where we partnered with a CRO agency that's working with a bunch of e-commerce clients, so we could like kind of crowdsource what's working right now. And we have a designer, so they're able to take CRO best practices and then make them look really, really nice. So all of that is coming probably in the next week or two in another theme. So there will be 2 themes inside a Launchpad that you'll get to choose from. Let's see. Setting up a store only takes 15 minutes. No more spammers telling me set up your store for $100. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to pull down the theme, and we've even got little videos where you can kind of like walk through exactly how to set it up. Also, I forgot, but we give you, I totally forgot about some of this stuff. We even have hero banners that you're going to be able to just download and put up. We have images for all the category images or the collection images. Like, you know, if you're like most of our merchants, you're in the two wife, 2 daughter, 2 grandmother type niches, and we have collection images for all of those as well. So there's a lot of stuff here.
We recommend, by the way, if you're considering like what's the theme of my store, what's the like philosophy of my store, we highly recommend creating a general family gifts store, because the categories within family are actually like all of the relationships. So I think the store, stop me if I'm wrong, Michael, but like it's sort of a general family gifts theme. And then the categories are actually husband to wife, wife to husband, mom to daughters, dad to son, blah, blah, blah. So that's what we've seen is most successful. Again, starting with a general family gift store and then focusing the categories on all of those like family relationships.
Sorry, guys. I'm just telling the team that the sign up for the orientation call isn't there. So we'll get that fixed. Hang on. Somebody was getting a little flustered because they've asked a question and I haven't seen it. Okay, here we go. Can you use an existing Shopify store? Do you need a new store? You don't. Can you use an existing? Yeah, so it's a theme. So you should be able to just pull down the theme and then upload it to an existing store. There's probably some tweaking you're going to have to do on the theme to get everything kind of looking right. But yeah, you can do that. That's not a problem at all.
It doesn't change the apps, right? Like you're already paying for Shopify. You maybe installed a bunch of apps. Maybe you have Klaviyo for email or something. Like when you install a theme that we give you, it doesn't change any of that. It just changes the look and the feel and the graphics. So it's literally a zip file. So you're just importing a zip file, and that's changing the look and feel of your store. Everything stays the same. You're not going to lose any work. You're just kind of, you're giving your store a boost, basically. But let's remember that like the look and feel is important. I think anecdotally, I think it's really hard to test like various themes with CRO. I think it's a lot easier to test product pages, but for us, it's like establishing trust. Most buyers are going to click from ad directly to product page, and we actually do want them to just buy. But if they do click to the homepage and they check it out, like part of it is making them feel like comfortable that this is real, that is trustworthy. I think the intent is to also give a free upgrade later on to that theme using a bunch of B-roll footage from our factories, right? So you could actually say, you know, we're a family-based company. We manufacture and ship out of Florida, right? So it's kind of like, and that's really the truth, because you and I, you ShineOn merchants, like we are business partners. So we're gonna get some B-roll footage, hopefully in Q4 here, and you can actually add that into the about section of your store. So most people, like I said, they want these products already. They just want to check and make sure it's not like shipping from China, right? And so we want to make them feel comfortable. This is legit, because it is legit, right? But a lot of this too is like time. We want to save you time. So I don't know about you guys, but if you had a choice to go to the library or like go to Home Depot, like library is like, okay, you're buying just a course and you're gaining knowledge, or you're going into Home Depot and you're buying power tools to go build your deck for the afternoon. Like I would way rather go to Home Depot and pick up some power tools. So we're just trying to give you power tools instead of giving you like philosophy about e-commerce. The philosophy will be sprinkled in. Like that's why the group exists, the Launchpad private group, the group coaching. You're going to get the philosophy along the way, but we just want to give you the power tool immediately because it's more fun. Like people want done for you cheat sheets, power tools. So this is sort of what we're doing here.
Yeah. So another question here was what day, I lost it. What day are the coaching calls on? They're probably going to alternate. So we're probably going to do it like Tuesday 1 week, Wednesday 1 week, Thursday 1 week. Most of those are going to be held during the day at some point, standard US business hours. And we'll try to publish like a schedule. The idea there is we're trying to accommodate people in different geographies. People have different working schedules. All the calls are going to be recorded. So you're going to be able to like review a call afterwards. Also, the way we're going to do the calls is we're going to allow everybody to submit questions beforehand. So let's say you can't make the call, you can still ask your question, and then maybe we answer it on the call, and then you can watch the recording. So there's no love lost there. Let's see. Since I'm having my first store with ShineOn, can I start my second store with Launchpad? Yeah, it's up to you. It's totally up to you how you want to do that. There's no reason you wouldn't be able to do that. I would recommend though, if you're new, because I'm looking out for you here, I would try to focus kind of on one thing till you see success. I wouldn't spread yourself too thin here. What if you want to keep your current store but want the rest of the? That's fine too. You don't have to use the store. It's just a bunch of assets that we're trying to give you. So if you have your own store and you instead just want to consume the education materials and you want to use the phrase fragments, that's fine. You can do that. You can kind of imagine it almost like a golden corral. You got like a buffet line and you can kind of put things together as you wish. Golden Corral, by the way, is kind of a nasty buffet here in the United States. So there you go. All right, look, I probably missed a lot of questions. If you want to repeat your questions now, it might be a good time. If not, we may move to start wrapping this up here. 2.5 hours with 200 people. That's crazy. Can you use the theme on multiple stores? Yes, you can. You download it once. You can do your thing with it. There's no way for us to license it or anything. Let's see. Where will we find an invite to start going through the welcome videos? And there's a video in there about how to join the Facebook group. What's Eric's favorite mushroom?
Who is this person? Show yourself. I would say a nice shiitake is nice. It's kind of like a steak. Shiitake mushroom burger.
There you go. Let's see. What's ShineOn UGC? If you go to shineonugc.com, we have a UGC store there. We do have a upsell. Like, so after you buy the course, guys, we're good marketers here. So we're going to have an offer. We're going to have upsell. We're going to have all that fancy stuff. So I'd just be prepared for that. You should expect that from us. We teach marketing. However, we do have an upsell after you buy where you'll get, I think it's $500 worth of ShineOn UGC store credits for like $250, and you don't have to take it. That's only if you want it and you think there's going to be value in it for you. Is there a quick start guide for new sellers? Well, I mean, this is kind of the quick start guide. It's literally all the assets, and then the videos explain kind of how everything works. You know, if you want to be successful and you're brand new, you do need to spend some time probably going through the videos. There's a certain mindset you need to approach this. You need to understand why products sell. You need to understand a little bit about phrases. You know, there's a lot of kind of stuff like that that you probably want to understand to be successful here. All right. Okay. Christmas in October. Oh, that's awesome. I need all the help I can get. Yeah, thank you, Facebook user, wherever he is. Best coffee with Michael ever. I don't know. All right. Taz, I think we could probably move to wrap this up. Do you have any questions? Up here we go. Someone else getting upset. If there's a way to split the payment for Launchpad between two methods. No, we don't have that available. Apologies.
You can use 2 credit cards or debit and credit.
Yeah, I don't think you can put in 2 cards in the payment processor though.
Yeah. So, well, we can answer more questions in the comments for this video on Facebook in the Profits on Demand group. If you guys are on YouTube right now, so reach out there. We'll probably be responding like throughout the day and even tomorrow on the offer and whatever else you need.
Yeah. Look, thanks for hanging out until the end here. There was we covered a lot of ground today. There's some more Shine Cash too. We covered a lot of ground today. Gave away a lot of Shine Cash. It's been an exciting week for us, right? We had the new brand, lots of upgrades that we've been waiting to tell you about. We have 4 product launches, Launchpad, and on and on and on and on and on. So anyway, I really appreciate everybody for hanging out. You guys are awesome. We love you. We love you. Love going live every single week. Love the community. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So I think we are holding on to our spot. We're holding on to the title as the best value in print on demand, the most fun in print on demand, doing the most cutting edge, innovative stuff in print on demand. You literally can't find anything like it anywhere else. And we're glad to have you in the party. So thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside.
Thanks for the hang, guys.